Hello everyone, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction.
Arnold, hey buddy, this is Fast Bear Entertainment.
And I definitely didn't do a 20-minute stream where I was on mute. Definitely not, so that's just why we're not restarting from the beginning. Right.
I'm struggling to stay awake.
But let's see what I
tell my manager that I can't
didn't say on the last stream.
anymore.
We're only missing one trophy.
Awesome.
It's collecting all the audio logs.
We need you to take
I looked at a video and I believe I know which one I'm missing, and it's gonna be the one I feel everyone misses on their first playthrough. Because it's the only secret that I think is kind of good.
We're so happy to have
it, in a way, it kind of reminds me of the sister location secret, but we'll see if we can get it. So we're gonna try to speedrun the game, get that platinum trophy, get the canon ending again, and then I guess we're kind of done with this game until at least new content-wise, the DLC.
So anyway, this will be a piece of cake.
We'll replay it every now and then. I also just don't want to get too mimicked out and playing this for like, geez, I don't know at this point, like 20 hours straight.
So we're sending you in to get it. Our motion sensors indicate that someone is still inside the building, moving around, although the signal's a bit erratic.
I feel by the time I get this platinum, people are gonna finally have their full stream, full playthroughs uploaded. So I'll have lots of amazing content to watch while I relax. Sadly, no Markiplier video yet, so. But
amazing. Thanks for being a part of the Fazbear team. Dispatch out.
I was watching that channel that shows you what happens when you go out of bounds, and it's kind of funny that this road is just unlimited. It just keeps on going. The Forever Road. I'll see you there, Danny.
I just pulled up.
Happy Sunday!
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. How am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data diver. Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not.
Alright, let's see. Can I remember everything that I said on my first stream? I wasn't really even saying that much. Just been watching YouTube videos. Now that I got all the endings, I can start watching, like, people react to the endings and explain things. I hoped that would be like a mansion that we go to in the game, and it technically is. That's where you get the secret endings. It's just we don't like drive to that location or walk up to it. We take an underground like railroad to it. And a lot of people say, granted, the first thing I'm going to think of is Resident Evil, right? But a lot of people say that this is a reference to the FNAF 4 house. You know how there's like a house on the hill? And yeah, I could see it, but there actually might be a bit more truth to that theory. And it's, it all comes down to this final note that I found, that I was reading out loud, and yeah, like I said, we're on mute, so. Let's just get back to that computer so we can get to the cool shit. I've got no one to watch play. Only person I watch full playthroughs for games like this are Mark. Yeah, basically. Although Moist Critical uploaded like a 20-minute video of him like getting the two endings, so there is that. A couple of things he said made me laugh, but I don't think he's gonna go for like the super secret ending, which, to be fair, isn't really that important. Or yeah. But another Easter egg I missed out on is apparently you can see the previous van of employees that were sent to this to this establishment, and yeah, it's been there for a while. So see, I like that. That's kind of cool. That's cute. They actually uploaded part 1. I haven't seen that man in a long time. Still very energetic. So. And it's just kind of cool, like seeing the people that you saw watched it, like play the first couple games, still going at it. That park has no gate outside.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor.
What are you doing, Jordan? Bro, I finally found your channel again. You couldn't look me up? What? I don't think there's anyone else with my name, is there?
For your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready to be amazed. Don't forget, every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
Yeah, which he does have his VOD on his channel, but
Welcome!
I would probably just watch like a supercut of the clips of like him reacting to the certain scenes.
To be here to stay. It's a one of a kind.
Sometimes if you're watching someone boring like me, it's a slog to watch a full playthrough. Where's the lyrics? Where's the subtitles?
Identifying dive! Hit it, Mr. Octopus!
A new world awaits. Now it's time to explore. Step right up, don't be scared. It's time to open the door.
Nice. Oh, it's all good, Jordan. I'm just messing with you. All I care about is that you enjoyed the game, if you even played it at all. I haven't seen anything. Well, actually, yeah, you know, I tried to keep my ear close to all the communities that I enjoy and love, so I hear whispers sometimes more than rumblings of what people are feeling. And the whispers that I've been hearing about this game, I'll say it, but it's something that will not make me like hate the game. If anything, it's kind of gonna make me enjoy the game a bit more. But the consensus is right now there's some people that hate this game. Why? Because it doesn't follow the books exactly. For example, apparently in the book, Fiona, the Edwin's wife, she died during childbirth. And in this game, she doesn't die during childbirth. She apparently, it seems like she died during like the burning of Fallfest. So like she's still dead, but it's not 1-to-1 like the book. And that to me, I'm like, good. I don't want to read a book to find out what happens in the story. But you know, the FNAF fans, they're really mad about that. So you know, to me, yeah, I already told you my thoughts. If I got to buy a book to understand what happens in a game, that's just bad video game design. But if the book kind of gives you hints as to what's going to happen in the future, I'm okay with that. And it seems like that's what seems to be the case now. So, you know, if anything, if anyone's mad, it's probably the people that are making like mimic theories for the past 3 years, being like, "Oh, this is what it's going to be. This book is the answer." And then this game says, "No, fuck you. All your videos are wrong."
Hey, you made it. I knew you would.
No one doubted you for a second, and those who did are now out for $20. Not that anyone here
I would say the
has beer
book
entertainment.
is
Maybe
at
you
least
survived.
85 to maybe 90% like
how
1-to-1 to what
immoral would
happens
that
in the
be?
game. There's just a couple details
But
that change.
seriously, great job. Now that you're there, and it would be very difficult for you to turn back, I should probably level with you a little. We're still detecting movement in the building that
It's
you're
funny,
in.
Charlie don't
We
care
have no
much for
idea
FNAF,
as to what it
but
might
to
be.
me, he's one of the OGs that
Murray made
played.
some neat
Oh
stuff
shit! Oh
over
shit!
the years, and unfortunately, it seems
And most
that one
games
of
when it
his
dropped in
most creative
2014.
inventions may have
Really?
encountered
I would consider him an OG,
some
like
glitches in its program.
OG. Go or like. At least from the video that I watched, it doesn't seem like he hated it. It was more so like he's excited to play the new FNAF game. So I don't think he's like on the level of like a Dako that's like gonna go into the lore, but I do think he will always play the FNAF games every time they come out. If anything, did he play that Into the Pit game? I could actually see him playing that.
We'll be working on some ideas on how to neutralize this rogue endoskeleton. But in the meantime, just try to be quiet, careful, and focused on the task at hand.
Always be mindful of the fact that this entity could potentially be inside any costume or character that you see. All right,
But other than that, I
take a breath.
haven't really heard anything that people
Finish the
hate
job,
about this
and that
game.
$25 gift certificate is as good as yours. But right now, you should focus on finding a way to turn the power back on. Oh, good. You found the upgrade station for the data diver. You'll need it to reach the different areas in the complex. It's very important that you update the data diver whenever you find an access station. This is not optional. Now go find that power room. Over and out.
An elephant appears here when you finish this puzzle. Therefore, am I gonna die instantly when I like
Check.
finish this puzzle?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Great news. Power has been restored to this wing of the building. Overhead paging works.
I guess it only spawns in if you look at the window.
Further instructions.
That's alright.
Oh, and try to be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area. You haven't seen anything unusual yet, have you?
Actually,
Great. Head back to the security office. That was quick. So
You'll even say
let's
I'm
talk about
speedrunning
what
it.
you're there to find. Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound or valuable. We think that endoskeleton has a lot of potential.
Also, I feel like console players might have problems in this game more than PC players. I could be wrong about that. I saw some people on Twitter getting stuck on the Foxy Pirate gun, like a shootout, and yeah, I can see why.
And collect it for us as well. I can just smell it.
I have a bad feeling they actually might like nerf that section.
That's where the schematic most likely is. Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get anywhere near it. Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can gain access. They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's office. You should head there next. But before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence.
Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system. That's the big machine in the security office. Should be active now. Now, what are you waiting for? Keep on trucking.
So I don't know when I got this note, but it wasn't there last night, so I'm gonna read it again. Confidential. Software development and the entire MCM catalog. We would love to keep you on as a lead engineer, although we now technically own the land. We would never touch the house your parents built. We feel this offer has been more than fair considering how far behind you are. It's just too much for you to handle alone. We are waiting for your response. W.A. Purple guy! But, yeah, so this note basically kind of implies that that house that you see at the top of that hill is the FNAF 4 house. And the fact that, like, there's a secret ending that you, like, go into a room that is similar to the FNAF 4 room, it's starting to, like, kind of be like, yeah, no, that this is what it is. So if someone's gonna be like me, be like, well, that looks like a mansion. What? How did it turn into like a small house in FNAF 4? Well, they just downsized that shit. Especially after you know, we kind of like blew up the facility. But it starts to make a lot of sense as to like people had theories that there might have been like underground facilities underneath that house. And yeah, if that's the same house, yes, 100% it does, because we go through these underground facilities in this game. It connects to the house. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if such location is like 5 feet away from us. But the fact that they said we would never touch the house, it'd be like, William Afton's like, yeah, I'll never destroy this house, but I might like change some things up to like fit in with my tastes. So, the lore! That's some cool shit. I actually do like that. Although I don't know if I like the part where William Afton might have learned his homicidal tendencies from Edwin. I don't know. To me, William Afton 100% bad. He didn't learn shit from anyone. He's the devil. If you're gonna tell me, oh, he learned to like stuff people's bodies into suits because he saw the mimic do that, that's gonna make me throw up. But yeah, you know, that's FNAF for you. I wanted to say if you could like maybe get past him and like quickly press the button while he's doing his like head tilt, but no, you can't do that. I was gonna say, does he not hear the mousey? Speed run time! It actually should be kind of easy considering we can sprint forever. I should have grabbed the gun just so we're just shooting at random shit while we're playing the game. It's not gonna do anything, but at least we get to like, you know, do something. Okay, yeah, I'll grab the gun next time we have the chance. Crazy. Okay, so key items actually don't stay in New Game Plus, which makes sense, but really? The toy gun? Come on. Never press circle. If anything, why did we need that upgrade right now? Oh, it's gonna be for... Yeah, for this door up ahead. Yeah, that makes sense.
Welcome, new user. I deliver in a fast.
I didn't know it actually, like, starts attacking if you take too long. Alright, sound effects turned down. The music! The music! Oh, I just smashed that one first, though. What if we're the mimic, and that's why we can survive all this shit?
Come get your birthday home!
I really wish there was a bit more darker section, so then you could see Jackie with the creepy mimic eyes. That's cute. I don't think I've seen that before. I just ran by it. I will say there are 3 segments that, like, are basically the same chase sequence. Gate opens, you start running.
Surprise!
You lost your nose before. How did you get it back? What? What? That makes 0 sense. Unless there's 2 Jackies running around. What? You can screw with the lines, huh?
I want a nice big slice of cake.
Now you lost your nose? You can't get me, you're trapped. You're trapped. You should be able to get me. Okay, I just remember where that like weird glitch distorting sound effect comes from. It's when you die from to the staff bots in Security Breach, you hear like that weird 8-bit filter afterwards. I'm not saying there's a connection there, but it does break out. Yeah, that shit goes fast. Whew. There's really which. Oh well, shit. Okay. You could run and crouch at the same time. Okay, I was gonna say, is that the only time I hear this song in this game? When you open up the box and then here and then that's it? Come on, you should have had this song more. So really, JPEGs for these like vents? You see, this is what made me say, like, oh, what happened to Jackie? Because, like, this happens, and then you just never see the character ever again. So I kind of thought Jackie was still alive, but if it's true that the Mimic was inside of Jackie all along, then I guess the Mimic got out of Jackie at that point, and it just makes Jackie less interesting in my personal opinion. But if that was Jackie doing all that shit by herself, then you know what, that actually makes her kind of cool. And at this point in time, I'm gonna go with the theory that Jackie is her own character, just because I don't see how the Mimic got inside of that shit. Like it's the Mimic gets inside of suits, like costume suits, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Jackie is a full-on animatronic inside of a box, to the point where, like, she's attached to the box and she couldn't get through the room, and she had to, like, rip herself out of the box. That telling me, like, no, she wants it. She wants to kill you. So at least until further notice, Jackie to me is its own character, and the little bit we do see of it is pretty cool. It kind of gives me Vanny vibes, where it's like, yo, I kind of wish we got more of you. They could have actually done so many cool things with you, but I guess they wanted the Mimic to be the main protagonist. Okay, you hear that? I feel this is when we're starting to talk to the Mimic in the game.
Glad to see you made it here without any complications whatsoever. So we did some digging to learn more.
Especially since, and you even brought this up, how Dispatch sounds different, like he has an accent or something.
It was designed to keep Murray's son entertained while Murray worked.
And I want to say, in the beginning of the game, he does sound like a normal human, but here he sounds like Dread Unit, like from Security Breach.
To some sort of violence.
Like he has confidence in his voice. He's not like screwing off or like making jokes the same way the Dispatch at the beginning of the game did.
We came up with some great ideas on how to protect yourself. Unfortunately, we came up with those ideas before the last technicians were sent in, and they ended up with less than positive results. So it seems that maybe distraction and avoidance are your best tools, as a direct confrontation will likely result in the loss of some limbs. The previous technicians considered it an honor to lose limbs in the service of their company, and I'm sure they would tell you that themselves if they hadn't died from blood loss. We expect you'll succeed where they failed.
1 out of 3 Fazbear employees has confidence in you, so go get them, Tiger. I found the location of another upgrade station in the showrooms. You can get there if you head back through the welcome show. That's the room where you entered the building. Check the monitor. I'm sending you a camera feed. Go there. Over and out.
Although it is funny, people are like, okay, so if it's the Mimic telling you to go do these things, why is the Mimic trying to, like, kill you? It's like, you know what? Maybe he's just trying to give you a challenge. Like, go to the showrooms to get a keycard upgrade. Also, I'm not gonna send Big Top to, like, kill you. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it sees that I'm up here. So then it brings the elevator up to me. Wow, look at that. That's something that SB should have had.
A death-defying dive! Hit it, Mr. Octopus!
Yeah, there's nowhere else you can go while you wait for this, right?
A new world awaits, now it's time to explore. Step right up, don't be scared. It's time to open the
stairs?
And that was my patented Demotronic welcome show. Amazing, if I do say so myself. Please continue into the lobby and take a seat. One of our sales reps will be along shortly. Don't forget that everything you've seen and will see is...
Go ahead, take a seat. What, in the elevator? Okay, right here. That makes sense. What am I doing? Oh yeah, over here. Ah, wait, actually no. Oh shit. Yes and no. There's a code upstairs. I can't remember what the number is. And I think it actually changes every time you play this, so...
Attention! Elevator maintenance is required. Refer to the repair cassette for instructions. The repair cassette is located on the second floor balcony. Please enter the following code to retrieve the repair cassette. 015.
And you actually need this to be able to... Oh, so yeah, this is where we saw the other cassette. Where'd it go? Oh. I'll give you that. Dumb dog. Oh, you see, this is a suit that someone can get inside. Jackie is a full-on animatronic. And I was starting to think maybe it could be the mimic because of the eyes, but then the last scene you see of Jackie, like, the eyes are, like, part of the endoskeleton, so I don't know. Either... That's some bullshit. He's right there. 0134.
Attention! Elevator maintenance is required. Refer to the repair cassette for instructions. The repair cassette is located on the second floor balcony. Please enter the following code to retrieve the repair cassette.
0158. Do I need to buy a Roomba and make it look like that? Not bad, not bad. We're doing good on speedrunning.
Hello, employee. Once the elevator is off, remove any obstruction. When the machinery is clear of debris, rotate the hand crank clockwise to raise the elevator. Push the green button to open the hatch. You are now safe to get under the elevator. Oh, there's a note here. To realign the elevator, use the sliders to rebalance the load weight alignment, doohickey.
Yeah, I didn't need to know.
Bear in mind, if anything does go wrong, we want you to know that it's not your fault.
So far there's theories, and I actually like this one, that the DLC we get for this game is going to be Fall Fest, and we play as, like, Fiona, and we see what happens. And it ends with, like, us dying in a fire, which would be pretty morbid, but you know what? I'm down for that shit.
Input the following code using the buttons. 2, 1, 4, 3.
Technically, what I think is the canon ending of this game, our character dies in a fire, so
Now,
that's kind of poetic,
disengage
you know.
the emergency brake.
Series about like
Back out.
burning the animatronics at the end. This game, we burn at the end. Wait, what? I got the
Now,
release, right?
Disengage
Yeah.
the emergency brake and back out. Close the hatch. Reset the crank. Turn on the power.
Surprised there's only 2 of
and
these
you are done.
in the whole entire game. I believe we only got to get to 3 AM to get the last present that I need. But don't worry, we'll get the fire ending again just because of how cool it looks. I'll say we're actually doing pretty good. What are we? 30 minutes in? 37? 25% of the game. I do like how you can open up this showroom if you access through it, giving you like a shortcut. I don't like how we have to do this puzzle like 3 times in a row though. And that's just because I'm bad. Or I wish the controls were a little bit better. So when this fills up, that's when the lava or fuel starts to move out?
Welcome to the Big Top Showroom Vestibule. Experience the latest in Carnival and Midway game technology. Welcome to the Big Top Showroom. You can enter. Ready, set, blast off. Pew, pew, pew. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. Ooh, outer space.
Timing's so friggin' tight on console.
Beep, boop, I am a robot. Zap, zap. We have
I hope I don't gotta bring the gun with me.
What did you win? A free spin on the prize wheel. Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your free spin.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't get caught by the mannequin, so no, it was just
Tickets, please.
pretty close. You're gonna get caught here no matter what. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just trash. You could actually do this section without going into the lockers. Funny enough, it's basically the cupcake mechanic from later, where it's like a radius thing. I would say the cupcakes have a more bullshit radius though. Oh, okay. You can actually make it go faster.
You have a free spin.
Game's up, fans.
Ready, set, fire away. See our catalog for all options and prices. You're doing great.
Yeah, they're robbing.
I assume you're doing great. I lack hidden miss sensors.
Lord Destruction, how you doing? Any opinion on this brand new game? It's the greatest game of June 2025, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. At least until I get another game. But no, I'm really enjoying it. It's really cute. I can only review it as like a kid's horror game, and you know what? If I was a kid, this probably would. You know, actually no, it scared the fuck out of me as an adult. So I probably would not touch this game as a kid because I would just be too scared. But I really been enjoying this. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't think of another game that came out this month that PlayStation said, "Yo, this is so like amazing that we're actually giving you refunds." I think the other game, funny enough, that PlayStation did that with was your other favorite game, Cyberpunk 2077. So you know what? That tells me that that game is definitely worth playing. But no, I hope you've been enjoying that game. I'm enjoying this game. You know, so sometimes a game doesn't have to be widely beloved or positively received for you to enjoy it. But I do hope that game has been good for you. I haven't seen anything about it. I've only heard bad things about it. So, but hey, last time I played a game that I heard bad things about, I enjoyed it. So.
The grand prize is us.
Bullshit. No, Robbie, I enjoyed it. I don't think I'll say that it scared me more than Security Breach, sadly. But, I'm still enjoying my time with this game.
Which game will I play first?
I mean, the only other like indie horror game I can think of that I like enjoyed replaying after we finished it was Bendy and the Dark Revival and Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Shit. Let me read that in one moment. What? Okay, there we go. Oh, I screwed up so hard. Yeah, I'm dead. Wait, I'm not dead. Okay, GG. You're clipping through that mannequin.
Tickets, please.
Play Fortnite at 8. I would love to demos, but I don't think I'll even be done this game by 8. But you know what? It really means a lot that people want me to play other games with them. It's just, you know. I want to play this one. But I hope you've been having an amazing weekend, man. Let me see. To be honest, I enjoyed Mind's Eye for what it is, but people are 100% right about Mind's Eye. It's buggy and stuff. My game crashed every 3 hours. Gameplay. Well, you know what? Funny enough, do you know which game also crashed for me almost like, well, actually, not every 3 hours, but Security Breach Day 1 crashed for me a lot. The only thing I can hope is that your game will get enough patches soon. That way you can just enjoy for what it is. Now, if the game's boring after that, then I don't know, that's something. But.
Tickets, please.
Wowie! I can't get enough of this high-value entertainment.
It's almost like you keep promising people you'll play other games, so you end up playing this for 10 hours. You're not wrong. You're actually not wrong. But classic victory. Oh, come on, I want to play my favorite games too. Jeez. I played Fortnite for like a month and Rivals for a month straight is like, yeah, we'll maybe join you. As soon as I stop playing, yo, where's the Rivals? Where's the Fortnite? It's like, bro, I want to play Secret of the Mag. Shit, I want to play some. Wait, I think we already did this one. Yeah, screw this. Okay, we're good. I hate to say this, but Saints Row 2022 is. Sorry, I kind of cringed at that line. You're telling me Saints Row 2022 is objectively better than Mind's Eye? Okay, maybe I won't try Mind's Eye then. I'd rather play Saints Row 2022. At least that one we can play 2-player, right? Is Mind's Eye even co-op?
We want a picture, not a belly itcher. Miss it. Hit those teeth.
No, Saints Row 2022 was such a letdown, my god. Yeah. I can't think of a bigger letdown. They got Hank Hill and Bob Belcher in Fortnite, so you know who I want. No, Demos! What did I tell you, bro? This is how it starts. We had this conversation, what, about 2 months ago now? What did you tell me? You're like, no, man, I'm just here for MK and that's it. They're not getting anything else. And I'm like, bro, they're gonna add something that you're gonna want. You gotta pull out now. You gotta pull out. And here it is, Bob's Burgers. Although, not gonna lie, as soon as they add Homer Simpson, it's over for me. So trust, bro. I've been addicted. No, they've had me in their like Fortnite jail cell for the past like 4 or 5 years now. I'm still like, yo, I don't mind being in this jail cell, but can you give me Freddy, please? I'll stay here. Just you gotta give me like some stuff, and they keep on giving me stuff every like every year that I actually do care about. But yeah, I think this is the year we're gonna get Homer Simpson. And if someone's gonna be like, Fortnite! Yeah, the game that Scott Cawthon should have put FNAF characters in and not Dead by Daylight. The game that we're gonna be playing. How many days from now? Yo, shit, Springtraps and Dead by Daylight on Tuesday? Alright, well, it's gonna be a FNAF week, so there you go. Yeah, sorry, let me catch up. 2 days in a row? I know, we'll grind. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure when RE2 and 3OG come to PS5, you'll finish both of them in one stream? Well, I would love to, but sadly PlayStation won't allow me to switch games during stream. But yeah, I'll finish both of them in one day, but I won't be able to 100% it in one day. RE2 is that big of a game, you can't 100% in one day unless you know like that shit, because you gotta do 4 playthroughs, then you gotta do the hunk playthrough, you gotta do there's a lot of content in RE2 and that's why I love it. And then RE3, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure, so I don't know if I'll get the right ending because I gotta pick the right like paths. Like I believe you don't push Nemesis off, you actually fall off the bridge. So it's that like it's those things that will determine if you get the real ending in RE3 or not. Nice. Let's see. Mind's Eye is not co-op? Okay, trash. Hell, have an online mode. Oh, they'll be on online mode later? Bro, that shit's gonna get cancelled. Just watch. I pre-ordered that shit with the GF? Aw. What a cluster. What a fucking clusterfuck the entire way. At least you could play with your GF, though. I pre-ordered Saints Row 2022 with all the DLCs. Can't beat me at this point. Hey, you're the one that was funding that company, solo. I did that too. We twins, dog? Hey, nice. I didn't even touch the DLC. That's how bad it was for me? Aw. I paid $80 for a promotion And to be honest, I platinum Saints Row. Hey, at least you platinum it. It's like, hey, I never have to go back to this piece of shit ever again, right? That's why we're platinum this game, so then I never have to play it ever again. No, I actually do enjoy playing this, but I kind of want to just have that nice shiny plat and then start being able to play other games. So, you know what? Maybe I could move on to some Fort later tonight, Demos. I just have to get this shit done, right? Let's see. We'll see. But no, that's amazing. I think they brought them out for like Father's Day, right? Happy Father's Day. I hope your father's not William Afton. But yeah. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. It's not even funny. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, fuck you. There we go. Last second. Yo, you gotta wait until that. Yeah, I definitely did not get jump scared by the save animation. Screw you.
Tickets, please.
You peeking Leon and Claire when it drops. I'm probably gonna Mechanical Royal Claire Leon B. I'm gonna go Leon A. I'm gonna go Leon first.
I want to play.
And it's definitely not Claire. It's technically the harder playthrough. I'm not picking Leon because he gets the shotgun off the rip. But no, I'll do all scenarios. It's just, let's just be real. More people know RE2 for Leon, so if I start the game off with Leon, people kind of be able to at least follow along a bit easier. They'll be like, hey, it's Leon in that room that I remember from Remake, compared to if I pick Claire, they'll be like, who the fuck is that? Because Claire in OG does not look anything from Claire from Remake, so at least there will be that type of connect. And someone like some of my viewers that are recently playing the RE remakes like Magic Eye, they'll be like, oh shit, I know what this room is because I just played RE2 remake recently, right? Compared to someone who's gonna be like, yo, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So
tickets, please.
But yeah, let me see. Yo, please destruction. Let's go. Where? I will replay Saints Row 2022 Platinum again. You know why? PS4 version? Ooh, sad. But if you need someone to help you out, Robbie, let me know, and I don't mind playing that game with you. We could make a stream out of it. Also, y'all have dads? I mean, we might have video game dads. Joel or something? I don't know.
Wheel of prizes. Spin, wheel, spin. A mystery present you might win. Just try it. Wheel of prizes.
This one means I'll have the platinum twice for this masterpiece, Saints Row 2022. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I've only done that for Spider-Man. What demos? Getting a double platinum like PS4, PS5? I only do that if A, the game is easy, like it's like might as well just do it, or B, if I love the game enough. For example, what's an easy one? Blood Wash or like the puppet combo games, like the like shovelware games on PlayStation. It's like, oh, okay, there's a PS5 and PS4 version of this. I can get the platinum in 10 minutes. All right, let's do it, and then delete it, and then never play it again, right? But for a game I actually do care about, like Resident Evil 4 Remake, I will get the platinum on the PS5 version, and then I'll replay all of the PS4 version to get that platinum again. So it I guess all depends how you want to do it. If someone's gonna ask, what about SB? PS4 SB Platinum was just, if anything, funny enough, it was more so to show how to get the Platinum. It wasn't because, like, oh, I want to get another Platinum. Granted, that was early days when I didn't even have, like, 30 Platinums, so we've come a long way since then. Or you could just play for yourself? I could, but, I mean, I won't lie. If I play RE2 and 3 OG for myself, you won't see me for a month. I'm just going to be playing that shit all month. And, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I feel like streaming, I might be addicted to streaming at this point, and I really enjoy sharing these experiences and just trying to play these games with all of you. Yeah, double plat some games. I had PS4, then got PS5 and did it again. Was it at least fun to do it with Spider-Man PS4? Also, Boot Bobo hat. This puzzle always does change. Boot? Where's the boot? Okay. So 2 Skyrim? That's a good platinum. 2, 8, 8, and 9? 2, 8, 8, 0. I would say Saints Row 1 is 9 out of 10, 2 is 10 out of 10, 3 is 7 out of 10, 7, 4 is 8. Really? Okay. 2022 is 6 to me. I hear more people like dislike 4 than 3. But I played Dying Light with you, Robbie. Shit, I think we can all play like it. Isn't it a 4-player game? Also, Destruction, yeah. Spider-Man was good to platinum twice. I enjoyed it. That's good to hear. I just know because it's like a big city game. I'd be like, shit, it might be a slog to platinum, but if it's fun, then sometimes those slogs don't matter. Did you like? How did you do it? Did you like platinum the PS5 version, take a break, like play other games, and then come back to the PS4, or did you like go to the PS4 immediately after you got the PS5? Because that's how I do it now to make myself not get burnt out or mad at a game. For example, I'm slowly coming back to King of Fighters 15 on the PS4 version to get the platinum for it, even though I got the platinum on the PS5. And I could have just gone straight into the PS4 version, but it can be annoying. It can be stressful. It might make you hate the game. So that's why I took a break, and now I'm like, I'm itching for like a fighting game platinum, and I'm starting to work on that every now and then.
It's hard to explain. I just have this terrible feeling like I need to be there so nothing goes wrong, just in case.
Right? Like, good is relative to what you've been playing. It's like, Dying Light 2 base game. Not a good game, at least when compared to Dying Light 1. But when you've been playing Mind's Eye and Saints Row 2022, it's like, you know what, I'll take that. I'll take that. It's like if you make me play, like, I don't know. Well, what's a slop trash series that people hate? I'll say Bam Bam for example, even though Bam Bam 1 wasn't that bad. But it's like, damn, I'm tired of these Bam Bam games. They're so bad that it makes me rethink if video games are ever good. And then you play something like Modern Warfare 2022, and you're like, damn, this is good. Shit, this is the greatest game I've ever played. It's like, is it? No, fuck no. But because you've been playing nothing but shit, you're gonna take something that's somewhat okay and be like, this is a masterpiece. No, I did 4 then the PS5 came out and I beat it then, so there was like 5 months. Oh, okay, so it was kind of like a revisit, right? Kind of like how, funny enough, the same example I would use would be playing Resident Evil 2 Remake when it first came out on the PS4, and then the PS5 version comes out, and it's like, hey, I got a reason to replay this game and get all the trophies again. Granted, the save file kind of transferred, so as soon as I loaded the PS5 version, I just got the platinum in 1 second, so it's like, that sucks. But, at least before that happened, it did make me go, it's going to be fun going for all these trophies again. What's good? What's up, Reggie? I like this song a lot too. It's pretty creepy. I don't know. I have something with music. I have a thing for music boxes. I wonder why. I'll read comments in a second. This is a chase sequence. Fuck. You got like 1 millisecond to pull out.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
How you doing? Yay! We saw the animation this time. Dying Light 2 was good. I just disappointed, but that's it. That's why I keep telling myself. Well, disappointed in because why? Expectations, or it just wasn't that good? Yeah, Saints Row 4 is better than Saints Row 3. Thank you. I haven't played it. I just know 4 is like the one where you're the president or some shit. I Platinum Elden Ring, that was a ride? A crazy ride. If anything, you are the Dark Souls master, or just the Souls-like master. But none can beat Saints Row 2. I think I Platinum Saints Row 3 and 4 on 5 different consoles. It wasn't that good, Alien Vinny. 4 was dope because the ending was like literally haha from Melvin Simpson style? What? Which 4? Oh, Saints Row 4. Platinum Saints Row 3 on PS4, PS5, 3? With the remaster version, so you have it twice? Shit. Can you get a Saints Row Platinum 3 times? Like PS3, PS4, and PS5 version? Or is that not a thing? Okay, you see, this part always gets me, and I don't know why. I actually don't know why. And the only thing I think of is because I take a left, and that 1 millisecond you take a left is what kills you. That's the only thing I can think of.
I can't get enough of this. So much
I literally cannot move past that, button. Right, the best part is I don't even use an Xbox. I got an account, though. What, like, Music Man? You see, I don't want to say Mimic was not in that. I can't believe that the Mimic was in that. How the hell was it controlling that thing?
Arnold, hey.
Hey, Arnold.
What took you so long? Don't get lazy on the job now. We need you to stay focused. Come back to the security office immediately. I found the location of another upgrade station.
2 a.m.?
I am dying to know what happened in there. The system was flooded with alarms and alerts, and then it all stopped. I'm guessing you took care of it. Well done.
No. I almost died again. You need to send help. Get me out of here now.
Amazing. We'll look into it. But first, the system says the data diver was updated to include creator permissions. I guess that means you're an artist now. Good job. I knew you could do it. As for your real job, your next target is the upgrade station in the demonstration theater. Check the map. You can get there through the workshops.
I'm assuming we go here. Oh hell, the new Assassin's Creeds are so long. Just fill them up with bullshit now. Oh, this part's easy. This part's cute. Was the platinum just too long and tedious, or like, why couldn't you do it? That's why I stopped doing like Ubisoft platinums, because they're just annoying. They're not even fun. They're all the same. The difference between Far Cry 6's platinum and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildland is one is in third person and the other is in first person. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. If someone got platinum for those two games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, so we need 5 pieces, right? Oh no. Gotta open up this doorway here. I wanna say it's going up the stairs right now. Weird animation of not grabbing stuff. Cool, love it. Actually, I don't. Well, actually, yeah. I was gonna say I don't need to open up these doors because then I'll give it a way to attack me from here. But also, if I, you know, if I don't open the doors and one of these comes to life, then they're gonna attack me. So amazing. Well, let's see how quickly we can do this section. I think this is a pretty fun part, but it's just too short. Too short. Bullshit. I give you win, you win, you win, you win, you win, you win, you win! You lose. That was close. What do you think is the game with the most content over the years? I would say GTA Online, Minecraft, and Hitman. Well, if we're gonna use bullshit games like that, then I'll say World of Warcraft, RuneScape, and Team Fortress 2. If we're talking live service, those are the oldest ones that still are working to this day. So, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a weird question. Not gonna lie. GTA Online has 0 content. I mean, they keep giving name updates, new missions. 81 base game. 81 trophies base game. Shit. I don't really play those GTA games, so you know more about them than I do. Now I could just go downstairs and, you know, place the leg at the door. Oh shit. If it's a jester, I'm screwed. If it's Mickey Mouse, then we're okay. Okay, so this area doesn't despawn your items. That's good to know. I was gonna say, watch this. MF is actually right there too. Motherfucker, you can't kick my shit! What? That was a funny glitch. Oh my god, he's actually throwing all my shit around. I think I'm missing an arm, right? There's a Witcher trophy where you have to slide for like a minute uninterrupted. There's only one mountain you can accomplish it on. Huh, if anything, funny enough, it kind of reminds me, it actually might be a reference. There's a trophy in Far Cry 6 where you gotta slide down a mountain for like a minute or something uninterrupted, and it actually makes me think it might have been inspired by that Witcher trophy there. And there's only one mountain in all of Far Cry 6 that's big enough for you to slide, and you need to slide the upgrades to be able to do that. Okay, yeah, we're missing a limb, and I don't know where it is, so let's see. We got the one upstairs. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that makes sense. You wish it was a wooden leg, right? Another thing that I remember people getting pissed about this game is considering we see certain characters in this game, and this game takes place before Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria was even a thing, it kind of implies that the most important characters of the series weren't made by William Afton or Henry Emily. And yeah, that's getting some people mad. I won't lie, I really kind of didn't care much about the Henry part of the story, but yeah, who knows? Maybe it's just because he hasn't been relevant since FNAF 6. A retcon? I don't even know if it would be a retcon. It's just giving us new information. This is the thing. I was thinking, like, it could be a retcon, but like, Fazbear Corporation would be the corporation that would be like, yeah, of course we made Chica. We didn't just buy her from a different company and like scratch off the old paint and put on Freddy Fazbear logo on top of it. Of course not. So to me, it's not really too crazy. If anything, the more craziest things are that this company is the one that makes the Springlock suit. This is the earliest Springlock we've ever seen, and I don't know, I kind of don't want that shit to be on my chest, but also, it seems safer than anything Fazbear Corp has ever done. What's up, dog? We're now Samus, right? Yeah, I probably screwed up there. Sure, why not? Oh, let's go. How you doing? Oh, I guess I could technically just, like, go back the way it came from, right? You're not gonna play Borderlands 4 right away? Why not? I mean, last one I played was the first one, so. I actually don't know what's in there. Not a...
Run demonstration pre-show.
Yeah, the real fans will pay $100 for a game. Comment killed the whole thing, you know? Oh, I mean... The funny thing is, D-Malls, no offense, but he's kind of right about that statement. If you're a real fan of a game, it doesn't matter how much it's going to cost, you're going to buy it because you want to play the next series of the game. For example, if Capcom says, yo, Victor, RE9 is going to cost $160, what are you going to do? I'm going to be like, well, fuck, I guess I better start saving because I'm not going to play fucking RE9 when it comes out. Am I going to watch someone else play it? Fuck no, I'm going to play it myself, so, I mean, he's not wrong about that statement, but, it is, like, yeah, fuck you, I'm not going to, buy your game day one. I don't have to play Borderlands 4 day one. I do have to play RE9 day one, so. But, you know, if people don't buy that game, maybe it might make people, the company go, you know what, maybe we shouldn't go $80, but sadly, I think there is one company that has a fan base that will make that the standard, and it's the company that's probably just released their console a couple days ago, and their new entry in the Mario Kart franchise is doing gangbusters, and the price increase did not prevent people from buying that game. So, if we got anyone to blame for prices going up for every game going forward, it's probably going to be the Nintendo fan base and the GTA 6 fan base. Derp. Oh, let's see. Let me go. From Pitchford himself to the fecker off Big Boy. I mean, to me, he, like, no offense, he kind of was a fucking idiot as soon as he took the money from he took money from Aliens Colonial Marines and funded Borderlands 2 with it, and that's why I never played Borderlands 2, because I'm like, fuck you. So I don't care how good Borderlands 2 is. You take money from a game I was excited for and put it into your other game? No, fuck you. Fuck Randy Pitchford. Fuck Gearbox. Fuck Borderlands.
There's no need for a cast or crew. Our patented Stage Manager software keeps your show on track and condensed to fit your broadcast time slot, including commercial breaks. If writers have you blocked, use an MCM story template. Simply supply the Stage Manager with the desired character names, location, and genre. It writes itself.
What do you think of Ubisoft nowadays? Look at Nintendo fans right now, right? I learned a lesson from buying the collector's edition of Assassin's Creed.
Well,
I'll be lucky and I'll say I thankfully haven't bought a collector's edition. I like regret. If I did buy Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, it would have been that one, but thankfully I didn't buy it. So
simply interact with the performance by shooting targets to progress the story, and of course you'll save a fortune on production costs. The MCM studio comes equipped with automated cameras, props, and lights.
My favorite franchise as Destruction? Wait, are you saying Borderlands is your favorite franchise, Demos? Hey there, Desco. Can you confirm I folded as fast as they bitch at the prices? And like, am I gonna make fun of you for that, Desco? Of course, I'm gonna like call you a hypocrite all day long. You're a fake fan. No. Of course not. Like, we're all human. We all, we all make mistakes and stuff, but just because we're bitching about like the prices are being increased doesn't mean we're not gonna buy it. It's just, hey, we kind of wish it was a bit cheaper. Are we gonna bitch about it still? Of course. Are we gonna buy the next Smash Bros. Games at $100? Fuck yeah! So, what can you do? If anyone's to blame for where the prices of video games are going, it's the people that are buying the games. So blame Desco. No, I'm kidding. No. Everyone can do whatever the fuck they want with their own money. That's all I gotta say. But my favorite franchise. Ask. Oh, don't get me started on the GTA franchise. I got everything for free though in that game. That's because I'm good at it. Ooh, that's good. You didn't need any shark cards? And Devin, what's the hardest platinum you have? My hardest platinum is the Evil Within 1. Kumu for Evil Within 1 was nice, Ravi. That was a good one. Disclaimer, I didn't buy Mario Kart. Which one did you buy, Disco? I haven't played GTA since Vice City. Sorry, folks. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I haven't played GTA since San Andreas. I feel burned for buying... Why does this always happen to me? What the fuck? We go like 15 straight hours, nothing like this, and then out of nowhere, I'm just looking at chat, and then I just go into the dark void? I gotta read what you guys are saying. False into dark void. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Although at least we get checkpoints, right? So the only thing that I should do is quit, and then we go back, and then it's all good, right? Yeah, no, that was... different. But as long as it doesn't put me in the dark void, we should be good. I don't even know what happened there. You know what? As much as we can like shit on Steelwell, that being the first real like WTF glitch that I've encountered, and it puts me right before then, is not bad. Compare this to a security breach where if that glitch happened, well, it actually would probably teleport us back to somewhere on the map, so it would fix itself funny enough. But if we were in a place that you just could not get out of, you would have to quit, and there is no checkpoint system in Secure to Breach, so you would get placed back at your last save. Depending how often you save, that's either a good or a bad thing. But yeah, it's not bad. All right, let me go back to reading what you guys were saying. Not that it's a bad game, but the timing for is awful. That was the structure I'm saying. Ubisoft is your it's your favorite developer? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. None of you people have the GTA 5 Platinum. Is that a challenge, Robbie? Are you saying I can't get the GTA 5 Platinum, bro? All you gotta do is just play story mode. That's easy. That's easy. Okay, so how did we fall into like a random void? We just walked by here and we just went down, right? I don't know. I'll save that and upload it as its own video. Ugly knees. Give me something that grips you right off the bits the whole way through. I don't. Yeah, I don't mind Last of Us. Story mode plus online. Oh wait. Oh, okay. You're telling me you have all the trophies in GTA Online, Robbie? Right. You're gonna BS me? I can't believe you got the platinum on story mode, but I don't think even the GTA Online players have the online trophies for that. That's like telling me Dead by Daylight players have 100%. It's like, no, bullshit. That's fake. Fake news. No one has 100% for Dead by Daylight.
Places, please. Operator, report to the stage left.
Like, Far Cry 6 was good up until you're about to find out who Diego's mom is. Because you already have a feeling since... Well, to be fair, Ubisoft's not great at making Far Cry stories, in my opinion. They really dropped the ball. 6, in my personal opinion, was so bad that it makes me not want to get 7.
Ahoy there, kid.
Ahoy, Foxy.
Oh, why ye look so down in the dumps, eh? Today's the big surprise party. Ye should be excited.
I'm sad because today is the big surprise party. I forgot to get
Far Cry 5 and New Dawn,
disaster.
Beautiful fucking package. Actually, sorry, Far Cry 5, Far Cry New Dawn, and then the Far Cry 6 DLC where you play as Joseph Seed. That is probably the greatest story in the franchise, bar none.
Timbers, no gift. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Lads, did none of you get a present?
About an IOE.
Boston.
Foxy.
We need the perfect present for the big surprise.
I want to see more Boston in the series.
Is that all? Is it perfect present coming right up?
Yarg! What's all this racket?
Foxy, you woke up the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations.
How can Roxy even see? She has no eyeballs.
Are ye having a party?
Oh, is that
Of course not, Captain.
Does Roxy have like 2 patches on her eyes because, you know, in Secure to Breach she loses her eyes? That actually would be pretty deep. I like that. I like that. That cute if true.
Never. Right? Did you forget pirate rule number 22? No parties. And pirate rule number 2. No decorations. Aside from our flag, that is.
Alright, I gotta lock in for this part. They're gonna make this section easier for the kids. Either that or give you checkpoints in between the sections.
How much did you pay? I say alone there was no guest list, so I made a little extra. It's not enough. I can make more. Party snacks. Pirate rule number 1.
Also, I really enjoyed the new Tomb Raiders, not gonna lie. I know it would be a new series once again, someone else picks it up. Well, I think they're rebooting, oh shit, the series D-Malls, so I'm not sure if that story will get continued, but nothing wrong with that. I haven't played them myself. I will say they seem to be more action-oriented than puzzle-oriented, but that's okay, you know. I like turning on my brain and shooting shit. At least compared to the classic Tomb Raider, like, I played, Legend to, like, see how it was. Not even 20 minutes into the game, I got into a puzzle I got stuck into, so I can see why they kind of just, like, made it into an action series. Although I won't lie, after I figured out that puzzle, it did make me feel happy. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
Hold your fire! Foxy! Foxy, it's done! I gave it all I got, Foxy! I present to you the perfect present!
Well done, bosses.
Foxy! Foxy! Roctopus! Roctopus of the starboard bow!
Curse ye, Foxy. Every sailor knows Roctopi are drawn to boat parties. This is why sailors don't have boat parties.
Hey, meow.
Also, I'm
party. What do you got to eat?
Come on, lads! Stop that Roctopus!
Oh, far out.
Oh, come on. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! No, I hate you, shut, fuck you, fuck off. Right, you gotta redo the whole entire thing if you fuck up. That's where the difficulty comes in. And that's why I can see them actually nerfing this section. I don't mind the difficulty, but I can see kids not even being able to get past the whole game because of this part.
This party's a downer, man. What a bunch of squares.
Well done, lads. You all work together for once, like a real crew. You've made me the happiest captain on the 7 seas.
Foxy, you did it! You did it! You found the perfect present for the captain!
I did?
The perfect present was friendship all along!
Foxy, this party was for me? Why, of course, Captain. Who else? Foxy, my birthday was last week.
Emergency. Unsafe conditions detected. The show must go on. Simply shoot the targets to progress the story. Please follow the script. Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Alright, nurse section.
Oh, no. Poor Captain. Another Springlock failure? According to your records, this is not your first visit to the service hospital. Scanning. Error. It appears you have a foreign object wedged inside. Now don't you worry. We will get you all sorted out. Stay right there, and I will consult the service manual. Good news! The procedure is simple. We must clear out the foreign material.
First, we will blend up the foreign object. Then, you'll need a stringent steam clean to soften up the remaining organic material so we can scoop it out. Finally, we will flush out your interior with a power hose, then give you a nice long soak in the bleach bath. You will be ship-shape.
I'll say it's interesting you can skip the call in the van in the beginning of the game, but then nothing else.
625 tasks ahead of you.
Hell, even Security Breach you can skip the cutscenes when you're gonna fight a boss, right? But I guess that's a pre-rendered cutscene, and this isn't, so... Can't skip! That's alright.
I'm very excited about our next showroom. Welcome to the world's first recycling center. Basically, we take
recycling, that will never catch on.
into cash. To explain how it all works, let me introduce
Oh, that's the first, like, marketing picture of that lion character.
Say hello, Nurse Dolly.
Hello, Nurse Dolly.
Oh, that gets me every time. I thought it would be fun to go with a doll hospital theme. Pretty neat, huh? Dolly, tell them what you do.
I am recycling. Edwin Murray coined the term, and it will soon be an industry standard. I take broken stuff and turn it into new stuff.
I never found a lot of incentives to plot the games that I played.
Old parts that we call it going green.
Because money is green, not the old parts.
I would have to like ask which are the games you usually play on PlayStation that would have trophies, right? The only ones I would be able to think would be like the Ease games, and yeah, RPG platinums can be very annoying because sometimes it makes you play counter to how you actually want to.
Those useless things are then used to create new Midway games, costumes, and technologies for your family fun centers at a discounted price. And what we can't use is broken down into its basic components, which we then sell at a profit.
Zombie U's the only permadeath zombie game I know of. There's a little game called DayZ that would like your attention. Destruction has too many? Too many what? Too many what? Too many games? Too many platinums? Too many bad platinums? You're probably right on all three. My friends always wanted me to play DayZ, but I'm just not really into like sandbox games where you make your own fun or your own story. I don't know, call me selfish, but I feel sometimes it can be a waste of time. It's like, hey, play this sandbox game where you make your own fun. It's like, I could do that, or I could try and platinum RE0. I guess it depends how you enjoy playing games. Oh yeah, the funny thing is, I only had like maybe 25 platinums before I started streaming, and it was mostly my community that kind of like egged me on to try going for platinums for games, and yeah, now we got too many. I think my like goal with my stream was like, yo, let's see if we can make it to 30, and then eventually it's like, let's see if we can make it to 50, and then it got too crazy that I'm like, I guess we got 100 now, so. I can only thank my community for that. No, it's real shit. There's some games I probably would have never replayed, or done certain challenges if it wasn't for my stream. For example, I don't believe I actually would have ever played a Kumu mode on The Evil Within if it wasn't for my community. Specifically, like my survival horror fans. You know who you are. You know who you are, so. Pin the blame on? I mean, in a way, I kinda am. You think I would have ever platinumed that game without you guys? Hell no. That game's too scary. Fuck that. But you guys gave me the strength and the courage and the wisdom to be able to go through games like that and do those challenges. I never would have done Nun Massacre if it wasn't for all of you, so I don't know. I would say a good 75% of my platinum trophies on my account at this point in time are because of you. So if there's ever a game you guys want me to platinum, I don't mind doing it. I just gotta see if I'm able to do it. Definitely should. It was a fun game. And the difficulty actually made me want to platinum it legitimately. Because there is a glitch to be able to platinum it by like skipping, and I did try. I tried my hardest to learn that glitch because it was that hard of a game. And funny enough, I'm like, this glitch is technically harder than just trying to get lucky with the game. I got lucky with the game, and it's one of my favorite platinums I've ever obtained on my account. And it does feel better when you actually obtain it legitimately compared to glitching it and just getting it for free. Because at that point, it's like the platinum or trophy doesn't matter. Just give it to me, right? And funny enough, that's what kind of started my whole YouTube streaming journey. I saw people beat Security Breach in under 5 minutes to get that like hide and seek master trophy. I'm like, oh, let me see if I can do that glitch in my game. And I did it, and I'm like, oh, the trophy popped. I guess I got it. But I personally felt like I didn't really deserve or earn it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a stream of me actually playing this game and seeing if I can play the game without like hiding at all. And that, my friends, was the first stream on YouTube. And the rest is history, so. Funny enough, if anything, you could kind of say trophy hunting kind of started my streaming on YouTube. Oh wait, nothing there. Yeah. Platinum Backrooms? Backrooms 1998? I think that game only has 100%. There's some games that only have 100% and no platinum, sadly. Like Resident Evil 4 OG on the PS4, you can only get 100% on it, no platinum. Platinum Hogwarts Legacy? I mean, if you wanted to. It's just, I'm not really into Harry Potter, so I feel like I'm probably going to piss off a lot of people playing it, but hey, you know what? If you want me to, I don't mind. Heck, I definitely would not have Resident Evil 1 Remake Platinum if it wasn't for you guys. Tell me I've got to play the whole game with just a knife? Fuck you. And then someone's like, oh, I bet you can't do it. And I'm like, fuck you, I'll do it just to prove you wrong. You see, that's reverse psychology right there. Blaster Master Zero is one of the few plots I got myself on Steam. Not too tough together. Did you enjoy going for that grind? Because there are some games that the trophies make the grind a bit better or funner. Wait, tell me I didn't get the upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Like how Security Breach Hide and Seek Master, I do feel makes the game better because now you're not using Freddy or the baby strollers to like to beat the game easier. Now you're actually using your environment, looking around. I do feel like that's not all 5. Oh, there we go. These bundles of crap are randomized as well.
Inoperable.
Damn, she saw me? Okay. I swear to God, if someone add me on PlayStation so I can do them share play and give them the controller and pass me the goddamn race in Mafia. Like, wait, pass the race to get the trophy or just pass the race to continue the game, Robbie? I mean, my friend got through that race, but I don't know if there's a trophy associated with it.
Inoperable.
To continue the game? Oh, I feel so bad for you, Robbie. stuck in the hard. Turn down the difficulty, do the race, and then continue the game. It would really suck if you stop playing the game just because you can't get past one part. Although I definitely dropped the game because of that. Like, oh, I can't beat the final boss of Kingdom Hearts. Alright, well, time to play a new game. Uno más. Yeah, this randomized trash. Last playthrough there was no trash here, so in this section it will be randomized. Wait, what? The lyrical lemur! Okay, so there was a lemur. Okay, cool. I knew I was right. Victor, you out of all people should know not to tell someone to turn down their... I know. But, weird, you see? But you see, that's where I would go, like... You should enjoy the game first, Robbie, before you should go for a trophy hunt. Because sometimes trying to do both at the same time can ruin your enjoyment of a game. But hey, you know, everyone plays differently, so if you want your first playthrough to also be a platinum playthrough, GG's! That's all I can say, but for me, when I focus on the trophy for a game, I feel like I'm not enjoying the game to the fullest potential, because take this game for example, if I saw the trophy list beforehand, I'd be focused on getting all the notes and all the audio files instead of just playing the game normally. And that's why I enjoyed my first playthrough with this game, because I didn't have to focus on any of that shit. I think I'm fucked. This actually has never happened to me before, guys. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, usually she's knocked out by the fourth one. Excited for Outer Worlds 2, guys? Let's go. And Mortal Kombat Legacy Edition, same here. We gotta get some matches going as soon as it comes out, alright, man? Already finished the game? What, Mafia 1? I keep telling myself that I never want to do that mode again, but I never found myself doing it again. Oh, for Blaster Master or something else? That's like telling someone the evil within a Kumum is hard, turn down difficulty? Yeah, but you see, I don't know if, like, that's your first playthrough for Mafia, or if that's, like, you going to clean up trophies. My first playthrough for Evil Within would never be fucking Akumu, even if you had it unlocked day one. Might be. I think it actually was on hard day one. Evil Within, not Survivor or the other one on top of it. But oh, okay, yeah, then shit. All I can say is I wish you good luck on that race. Then the funniest thing I could say is the race was harder on the PS2. So you're having problem with an easier version of the race. So noob. Oh, speaking of which, this is the good song, right? Yeah, yeah. Unreal Engine for no racing? Alright, I'll shut up for a bit. I love this song. Funny enough, I already started hearing Secrets of the Mimic music being used in other videos, so. Nemesis! Ah! Technically, it would be the Titan from Resident Evil 2. This should have been the chase music for Willie Mafton. Oh shit. Kind of wish they still made good Spyro games. I kind of wish they made Spyro games at all. But yeah, you can blame the freaking green guy that goes to space for that. Master Chief's the reason we don't get any Spyro, and that's not even a joke. Before you could say it was Captain Price, which was the reason why we never got any Spyro games, but Activision isn't their own entity anymore. They're Xbox, Microsoft. So I blame what's his name? Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, it's his fault. Although apparently the real reason we haven't gotten a Spyro game is because Crash 4 didn't sell that well. So there you go. Fans ask for a sequel. Fans don't buy sequel. Franchise doesn't get new entry, and then fans go, whoa, why don't we get sequel? Capcom, give us Darkstalkers. We just never buy your fucking Darkstalkers collection every time you put it out. So I mean, why don't you make a new Darkstalkers game in fully 3D RE engine? Come on, it's not like you're gonna like lose money. Where is she? Bruh, dude, I'm not even halfway done this game. Do you see? Do you see? Fortnite will be there. my annoyance for this trophy will be there, and I need it to be gone. It needed to be gone. I can't lie, I still don't know if Spyro is its own thing. I only know it from Skyline. It's its own thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of like at this point how you would kind of associate Rayman with like other shit instead of his own games. But Spyro was his own thing once a time ago, but Activision discovered Amiibos, and they made a lot of money with Amiibos. And like, you know what? We don't need to make a Spyro game ever again. And yeah, I mean, you know, like I was just saying, it's like you kind of need money to fund the series, and if fans aren't buying the proper series, then Activision's gonna go, well, shit. If we make a Spyro 4, no one's gonna buy it. But if we make like this stupid Amiibo game with Spyro, people are gonna buy it, and that's what they did. So they even made a Skylanders Crash. Funny enough, it was the first time in the series he talked. It was kind of crazy. Just take a break from this and start playing something else. Yes. Okay. Cool. For Rayman, yeah, Rayman. Yeah. They did Amiibos long before Amiibos. Ooh, you're telling me Nintendo stole from them? I can't remember. You might know what this is, Desco, but wasn't there like a Skylander amiibo of a Star Fox jet, or like the R-Wing? I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, I need to get that amiibo. I need that amiibo. Yo 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 yo. That was Starlink?
Hello,
Ubisoft!
From the bottom of our hearts.
What happened to Starlink?
Apologize
Is it
for
still
all the
going?
Elevator problems. So there is some good news and some less good news. The good news is that you can make repairs from inside the elevator. You don't have to wait around until someone notices that it's stuck and fixes it. The less good news is that you won't have the lives of your fellow employees weighing on your conscience if things take a downward turn. Because you're in the elevator as well, which is still good, but less good. You can fix it as a team, and no one person is to blame. Okay, let's just hop right in.
Fiona's too kind for this world, and that's why we die.
Ready to take the plunge? Now, turn the elevator off. Next, rebalance.
Damn. That's technically what should have happened to Cassie. I guess you don't turn on the crank after that. I always did wonder what happens if you
employee. From
wait,
the bottom of our
like
hearts,
if you go too
Ed
fast.
And I apologize for all the elevator problems. So there is
Disney
some
Infinity,
good
I
news
forgot
and
about that.
some
Oh
less
shit.
Good news. The good news is that you can make repairs from inside the elevator. You don't have to wait around until someone notices that it's stuck and fixes it. The less good news is that you won't have the lives of your fellow employees weighing on your conscience if things take a downward turn.
No, volume goes down if you go into the corner.
You're in the elevator as well, which is still good, but less good. You can fix it as a team, and no one person is to blame. Okay, let's just hop right in. Now, turn the elevator off. Next, rebalance the elevator. That's it? No details? Ugh.
Okay, this should be easy. You got it? Yep.
When the rebalancing is complete, open the elevator doors. Press the Open Maintenance Hatch button. Okay, start the diagnostics routine by inputting the following code. 3, 1, 2, 4.
You're 1, 2, 4.
I hope that worked.
Me too.
You are now safe to close everything up.
What the fuck?
Okay. Start the diagnostics routine by inputting the following code.
It's weird that it gives you a checkpoint here, but not for the fucking Monty, the shooting gallery, right?
3,
413.
2. I hope that worked. You are now safe to close everything up.
I'll just wait to see what she says. So, there we go. And then the door? That's what it was.
Turn on the elevator and disengage the emergency brake.
If Resident Evil movie
went
doesn't
well,
make you afraid of
elevator
elevators,
should start
you got
moving
the
again.
next contender? Not wrong. Not even. You're not even wrong about that, Alien. But I saw bits and pieces of the first RE movie when it came out, like back in the day, and that elevator scene fucked with me so much as a kid. So be like, I can get out, and like fucking only puts her head out the elevator, and then the Red Queen sees the head, and it's like, all right, we're gonna give her a good one. Then just slams that elevator down and cuts her head off. I almost kind of wish you saw that head later in the movie, but yeah, that shit fucked me up as a kid. Don't even me. That's some Final Destination shit right there. So many good scenes in that movie.
Disengage the emergency brake.
What? Turn
on? Turn on the elevator and disengage the emergency brake.
I gotta rewatch that first RE movie again.
Hey, Ryder. There's too much weight in the elevator. I'm not here to shame, just trying to help you fix the lift. Now, let me check. Oh, this is so disorganized. If you're personally worried about weight issues, I suggest a good diet and exercise. Try tofu. You'd be surprised at how it soaks in flavors. As for the elevator, it's just a bunch of Ed's chicken scratches. Well, it can't be that different from the other elevator instructions, so let's give it a shot. I remember you're supposed to use the emergency brake, then... Oh, right! You need to realign the elevator using the realignment thingy.
Do 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 do. Go up, go up, go up, go up.
When that's done, increase the speed of the elevator. Once you've figured that part out, power on the elevator, disengage the...
Now you're gonna get crushed, motherfucker. So close. Cool, back to the grinds. I don't know who's talking. 3 a.m.? Yep.
Finally, you have access to the admin wing. That's where Murray's office is located. And most importantly, the schematics. The best way to the admin wing is through the warehouse. That's the big room you've been standing in front of all night. You can see it through that window. Guess you should have gone there first.
I mean, not if we don't have the access for it.
2020, right? As always, try to keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. Do that, and I'm positive nothing else bad is going to happen to you. Until the next time something else bad happens to you.
Is she chasing me? That's what, 4 pieces?
This is better than ice cream.
Is it actually chasing me here or no? Such a calm area to be in. Yeah, that's Chica. She might have seen a bit better days, but that's her. If there are movies that make people have phobias, Resident Evil was for elevators, Pennywise was clown. Classic Doctor Who theme was also weirdly generational phobia? See, for me, I would say Final Destination 2. Anytime, like, you know, you're on the road and you see, like, a log truck in front of you, you're kind of just like, yeah, this is when I'm gonna die. That log truck. Ugh. Bullshit! Okay, good. Actually, I wonder if you could get crushed by that. I thought she was gonna, like, take the long way around. Okay, I didn't know she could actually see me in this area. Every time I did the puzzle here, she just left me alone. Yeah, this is gonna fill up, so you know what, just restart it. Yo, 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 yo. Oh my god. Mess is gonna get. I'm getting better at each of these segments. Okay, this one might take a bit.
I get your concerns. I do, but they're all just groundless. This is the perfect spot for David's playground. I can watch him play while I'm loading and unloading freight, and he'll be under watch at all times out there. The loading dock is like 200 feet away, and there's a fence and everything. I know you're my lawyer and all, but there's no regulation that says I can't have it there, so just get off my back. Besides, David loves the new slide. It'll be fine.
So the park that we see outside before we go into the facility was made specifically for David? I could spend like 1 hour with my kid, or I could just build them a whole entire like playground that they'll like spend all day at, so I can spend all day working. You know, there is an audio log where you hear the father being like, "I should have spent more time with you. I should have been the one raising you, not build a robot to raise you." And yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, damn, I messed up. I wasted a lot of time that I could have had with my family or people that I cared about. But you know, robots. That animation, right? Oh shit. Yeah. Funny enough, I always wanted to see that one, and that's probably a funny animation. Just now, let me guess. I gotta put everything back in their spots again. Oh no. Okay, cool. The hippo. The biggest downfall to William Afton and Edwin Murray, they had kids. They had kids and couldn't focus on their work. I mean, granted, when you have a job and a company to run, then what else you expect? Well, every parent's ideal life would be to raise their kid, but life is life at the end of the day. Hell yeah. But I don't know. At least, if you ask me that question in relation to what's happening with these characters, I would get a babysitter. I don't see why that was never like an option for William Afton or Edwin Murray. They're like, you know, babysitters, I gotta pay them, right? But like, I build my own robot to watch my kid, and nothing should happen, right? Like, obviously, when my kid dies, the robot I build isn't gonna like start like acting like my own kid, which is gonna make me go insane and make me want to kill him. And then William Afton's like, yeah, obviously the robot I build to like capture kids by luring them in with ice cream isn't gonna kill my own kid by luring them in with ice cream, right? Henry's the only one I can be like kind of sad for, just because he's like, yeah, I don't want my kid to be a fucking puppet, but if my friend slash coworker slash business partner kills my daughter, then I guess I gotta put her in a puppet because I wanted to stay alive. If there's other characters, you guys bring them up, but we don't know who Gregory's parents are. And the only parents so far in this universe that's like, yo, I'm gonna like put my life on the line to save my own kid, is Cassie's father. He kind of like dies in Help Wanted 2, so he can save his daughter in ruin, and I kind of do like that. Bro, this is time's fucked. I can't. Yeah, it's fucked. Okay. The timing's fucked. True, now that's a good point. They just let their confidence in their innovations get the better. 100%. A fucking 100%. It's the same issue I have with fucking William Birkin and Annette being like, yo, we got this daughter, but like we got these secret experiments to run. What should we do? Should we like hire an umbrella babysitter to like watch over a kid? Nah, let her run around the sewer system. You gotta love logic and survival horror games. If any of these characters had a brain, the series wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. Oh no, Bravo team is missing in the middle of the night. We're just gonna send a small team to find them instead of bringing in the squad and everyone at the RPD. Got it. Oh fuck yeah. Hell, when we get to Silent Hill 1 remake, you'll probably add Henry to that list. The first thing you learn about him when he gets to Silent Hill, I'm trying to find my daughter. She's missing. It's like, yo, what the fuck? So I'm gonna read the spoilers, bro. That's literally the beginning of the game. Go fuck yourself. That's why he's at Silent Hill. Ooh. Shut up. Gregory's mom is Vanessa? Well, I mean, I guess now she kind of is. Although I would say at this point she's more so like her big sister. Yeah, his big sister. And his mom, but she doesn't know exists, puts him up for adoption, so that's why he's homeless at the end of the game. That is true, we kind of forgot about that. But also, we gotta remember that Gregory has a colorful imagination, so that ending might not even be canon anymore. Not that it ever was, but like the implications that Gregory might be like homeless or a lost child, it's kind of up in the air since we know every ending in Security Breach minus the Free Vanny one is a comic from Gregory. So take that what you will, but that to me implies that those endings aren't real. That's just Gregory being high on Fizzy Fast and being like, yo, I'm gonna make a story where like this evil bunny comes to life and like burns the pizzeria to the ground. Which, that's the best way to make an ending, like, how to make an ending that pissed off the fan base go to, oh, okay, it doesn't piss me off anymore, because it was never a real ending. Using a playbook from Call of Duty. Yeah, the ending where Sam and Edward were kids playing with the toys of Nikolai and them, that's not real. It was never meant to be a kid's game. And I'm like, yo, that makes the most sense to me. I actually don't mind Call of Duty Zombies being a kid's game. Maybe because I played it as a kid, did it make sense to me? No, it's got to be some deep lore where, like, no, these kids are, like, trapped in an infernal loop where zombies keep on attacking them because evil Garth and is aliens. Yeah. Then Claire shows up looking for her brother. And then Claire and Leon give the child to the government. That's what happens. Loading. I'll show you this, guys. I'll show you this jump scare just because of how much I like it. Just jumps up in the air and like, I'm gonna like stab your eye with this candle, and you're just gonna have to take it. I think we can actually just speed run through this. I know we spent a lot of time here yesterday, but that was because we had to get all the notes and shit, but we don't gotta do that no more, so. I guess she's okay with me just doing that. Kind of interesting that they took real pictures for some of the marketing. Have a cupcake! Hell, that chowder actually does look good. This is probably the best video game hamburger I've ever seen in my life. I know it's a real picture, but that actually makes me want to eat a good chicken burger right now. Fries maybe need a bit of gravy. If anything, we probably should continue this conversation of like parents or fathers in video games kicking ass or doing anything for their family and friends. And you know what? If anything, we probably should have played the greatest Father's Day game of all time, Resident Evil 8. And I'm not even joking. Like the shit Ethan does to save his daughter, fucking amazing. So that, if you were to ask me what would be the best Father's Day Resident Evil game, it would actually be RE8, if not play Revelations 2. Barry also doing everything to save his daughter, fucking amazing. If there's some other RE games you can bring up, go ahead, but those to me would be the two Father's Day games of the series. We could add The Last of Us to that, but oh shit, I was too good. Yeah, I fucked up. You see, I don't know. Because I wouldn't really blame Barry for what happened. I screwed up again. I might as well go to the X. I actually don't. I've never heard of that game before, Alien Mini. Play BioShock. That's a great Father's Day game. Plays a Big Daddy. Oh, who's your daddy? Oh, okay, that's the game that you were talking about. Gotta take a look into it.
Project update. I figured it out. There's a leak. Someone told them about M2. Well, they can't have it. Every copy has failed. I don't even know why it worked the first time.
Okay, we got what we need. We can start going to endgame. Although Chica being up here is some bullshit. There's no way she could have made it past those two doors.
Attention all personnel. The power surges have become more frequent.
We're actually at the part where we can get the final audio log.
Stop. You're not him. You're not. Stop sounding like him.
That's Edwin destroying the first mimic. Fuck, that actually got me. I thought he disappears. He actually stays there? What a fucking guy. I don't think I'll ever actually like find a way to do this part effectively. Oh, GG. G fucking G. G fucking G. G fucking G. G fucking G. G fuck. Oh, okay. Fuck, man. I should have taken a right? Low poly JPEG cat. Oh fuck yeah. It's basically doing what they did with the Mimic Ruin jump scare, but I want to say they do it a bit more effective here because it's like these apparitions that are just there to fuck with you, but then he actually does appear there. And that's what gets you. That's what gets you. Although I think it's just a straight hallway, so. Oh, it is? Unless you're me. So, oh fuck. There's a hidden tape in this area. And that's what we gotta find. See, like, that one's not gonna get me. It's the other ones that do. Okay, so I think from the video it was like far left. It was like this weird vent. Yeah, sad face is right, motherfucker. Calm down. He's too close, so I can't even go to that area. I like its eyes. Brock, fuck off from that area. Tell me he's still there. It is. Do you not die for? Okay, you do. That's why it's the most intense round ever. That's me whenever I'm playing one of these games. Yo, Magic Guy, how you doing? Yo, how far have you gotten? Well, this is the platinum playthrough, And we're literally right at the part where I find the last tape, and then I got platinum. So I want to say we're at 199%. And then once we got that, there's nothing more. It's done. Game's over. Got a refund. Throw it in the trash. At least until people find like cool Easter eggs and things that make us like come back to this. Oh wait, we actually were at the right spot. But yeah, we've gotten the good ending, bad ending, and canon ending. So at this point, it's just Danny plays Fortnite. Yes, because I want to make my friends happy. I'm just very sorry, yeah, Demo, that it takes me a long time to get there. Also, if you're gonna be there, wait, can I go here? Is this cheating? This is cheating. This is cheating. But fuck it, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it. So that area he was blocking is the secret area. Oh, the secret area that has the endoskeletons from FNAF 1. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's some good shit right there. Yes, yes. Lay it down for me. Oh yeah. Look at that blueprint right there. Although this has to be a blueprint for the mimic, considering like it's got like 3 toes, but this is only the 2. Ooh, is that? Oh, huh. Different designs for the mimic. Okay, give me a second. You know me. I like the poop it and I like the endos. The 2 characters no one cares about. But if there's a trophy that pops as soon as we... Oh, that's funny. Yo, that's some Leonardo da Vinci shit. I like that. I like that. What mask was it supposed to go in? But yeah, if a trophy pops when we listen to this, then we win. If not, then sad.
Recording? Test.
Platinum trophy, let's go.
Levels are good. This is where I heard it. It's her or someone that sounds like her. Set frequency to 4625. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Over. Say something. It's me, Edwin. Over.
That's great, honey, but sing the party.
Kind of a weird one. I guess giving her a voice. And if anything, that voice you heard at the end there, Fiona, saying you're missing the party, was from one of the old recordings we heard. So they used the recordings of Fiona to give the mimic voice, give it life. I'm just wondering how it got the voice of David, but maybe it just learned to mimic that voice. Also, game, you gonna... Okay, there we go. I don't want to like run into this fuck. GG. You found that first try? Nice, nice. Yeah, I definitely screwed that up. I can just go straight, right? Cool! Wait. Actually, I don't even know where I gotta go with this. I like how the arrow even tells you. I guess I must have messed up first try. This is a pretty good song too. We're so sad. I think it's even happy when you pick it up and then yeah, it's just no, it's just it's heartbroken. I'm sad because we're gonna have to wait 3 years for the next FNAF game. We gotta get 1 year for the teaser for the DLC. The only other like FNAF stuff we're getting this year is Springtrap Dead by Daylight 2 days from now, and the movie at the end of the year. So, not bad, not bad. There we go. Oh, this part. This is the last part of Tiger Rock. It's gonna close behind me, isn't it? Yeah. So do you have everything unlocked, Magic Guy, at this point? Like, have you gotten all the endings? Opened up all the doors, or are there some things you're still trying to, like, discover or do? Just because at this point in time, now that I have that trophy and the platinum, I guess everything that this game has to offer is now discovered. It's just more just the theory conversation at this point in time. Really? Where? Oh yeah, still doing a cleanup? Alright. Is any bugs and glitches, or everything's just been flawless for you? I actually just today got a glitch where my character like went through the ground and fell into an endless void. Nice. And have you gotten all 3 endings, or just the one that you said? My game froze when I went into the Steam overlay when loading into another area. You can't be looking at another game when you're playing this game. What are you doing?
Right away. Time to wrap things up.
That's scary. But yeah, we're done. So I'm just gonna go get the
Is everything okay?
canon ending, and then we're done. Although the bad ending isn't that bad. Like getting stuffed into the suit.
What are you doing? That area is off limits. Give me the data diver.
If I put this there, this was probably gonna close,
buddy.
right?
You're making a huge mistake. Don't you want a bonus? Or 2 bonuses? You can have a day off.
They didn't even follow the whole map, just like reload it and then you dunked this. I just sinked into the abyss. Oh, wait, I love this. This is the best monologue in the series.
Just given me the schematics, we could have fixed things. I thought you were different. I thought you might understand. But you're just like the others. The other technicians, the workers. They didn't listen, and it caught them all. Now it's your turn to play dress up. When he catches you, which one will he choose? Who are you deep down inside? Another worker bee? A bumbling bee? Perhaps a busy bee? In many ways, tonight has been a comedy of errors. A jester would suit you well. Or a bunny, running from danger, scared and stupid, searching for a hole to hide in. No, you did everything I asked up to this point. You were an obedient dog, a good dog. Then you bit the hand that fed you.
We gotta get Dread Unit as a villain again. That was some good shit. Right? He likes to yap, you know. He's yapping a bit. He's getting his time in the light. The only other game you can say he probably talks just as much might be Sixth Location and freaking Security Breach. No, that's basically a Wesker's monologue, especially the part where he's talking about like a dog bite the hand that feeds you, because that's actually a line that he says in RE4 Remake. Don't come to me if you get bit by your dog, Leon. Oh, there was also a fan I found out had collision but doesn't kill you, so it just dragged me. No, funny enough, so the first fan has no collision, it just goes through me, at least on console. The second fan actually does lift me up, and it's kind of funny. Bam, you can quote that shit 1-to-1? Someone's an RE4 Remake fan. Keep your mutt. Don't come crying to me when you get bit. Goodbye! If you notice, it's moon down here, but it's sun on the other side. Such a good reference to Security Breach here. It's a good line, it's just Wesker's dumb in the DLC, so I just hate Wesker. I think he's dead now. Sad.
Arnold, why? Why would you come
Other
down?
than that, and no, only got 2 so far, and I'm assuming you got the...
Stop messing with things you don't understand. I protected you as well as I could.
You got the leave ending, right? And then you got the fire ending?
Everything else that was asked of you. Why the change of heart? Why don't you trust me?
By the way, I can't unhear Chica from Nurse Dolly. I know it's the same VC. No, it's I said the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's Chica. That's cute. No, I'm glad she still has work. If anything, it seems like they might keep on keeping the same talent when it comes to the series, which I don't mind. I'm gonna have to see in the credits where Monty's voice actor is in this game, if he's actually in this game. And I believe our main character is voiced by Kelly Joff, so there's your Glamrock Freddy. But yeah, I'm glad they still we still hear their voice in the series. The only other nostalgia you can have at this point with the voices is the voice of Circus Baby, Can Unit, which that's why he's here, and William Afton, but I guess we're not gonna hear his voice for a long time, if ever, and when it comes to the series, and that's why they got his voice back for Dead by Daylight. So, Fortnite servers are having issues right now? Yes. I mean, oh, terrible! I really want to play it right now. Oh no! I hope it actually gets fixed for you. Yeah. The leave ending. Wait, let me see. Yeah, the leave ending and the one where you go to the house are the 2 endings I got. Well, so you can actually get 2 endings when you get to the house, Magic Guy. So I'm just wondering. Well, you were here when you saw like the whole place like burns to the ground. So if you got that If you got that that ending, then GG. It's just I can show you that third ending, but I don't want to like spoil it. So I could just go to the ending that we've done already.
Fazbear will send another. Maybe that one will help me.
Okay, you got the fire ending. All right. I can show off the third ending, but if you want to figure it out on your own, then I'll just go for fire ending. Maybe I should just stick to fire ending. And ask, what did I do, D-Malls? Tell me. Please tell me. If I said, yo, let's... No, it's bait, it's bait, it's bait, it's bait, it's bait. I love all of you. I love all of you. Okay, okay. I won't say anything then. Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
% power remaining.
if I was playing Fortnite, I'd be pissed right now. But I'm more focused with this. Ah, Chica. Yeah, Chica. GG. Bonnie, how you doing?
I cannot stop it. Where did you go?
Where am I going? So I'm assuming the Mimic is mimicking Hand Unit, unless they, for some reason, actually made him an antagonist in this game. No. So, in the beginning of the game, you get we'll call he's Dispatcher, right? 1979. Original OG Hand Unit, the human version or human person is a Dispatcher. Dispatcher calls you and tells you, "Yo, I know you just did a 36-hour shift, but we need you to go to this like facility and get some things for us." So you're like, all right, I'm gonna go. You go to the facility, and Dispatch is like, oh, you're gonna need to upgrade your key to like be able to access more of the facility. And when you upgrade your key and come back, that's when Dispatch starts sounding weird and being a bit more distorted. And I want to say mimic her Dispatch talking the first time, and then that's when it started to mimic its voice. And if you notice, Dispatch at the beginning of the game kind of has like an accent, just kind of talks, kind of like loose and freely. But when that switch happens, Dispatch starts to sound a bit more like Dread Unit from Security Breach. Has more confidence, starts like giving you a bit more like sass. So I want to say that explains how Dread Unit was saying whatever it wanted to in SB. It's because the Mimic was using that voice. But yeah, we're not actually fighting like the real Hand Unit as a villain. No, it's just Mimic's using Hand Unit as a voice, and I like that. Which makes me go, if they made a sequel and for some reason there's another Mimic and they're like, yo, I wanna mimic the voice of Circus Baby, I'd be okay with that. You know, give me a game where Circus Baby's talking shit to me the whole entire game, and someone can be like, oh, sister location, yes, but like again in 3D. So, but yeah, that's what the Mimic is doing right now, and that's Mimic 1. Apparently there's 2 Mimics. M1, Mimic 1. M2, Mimic 2. Mimic 2 is the one that's chasing us throughout the whole entire game. Mimic 1 is the fake Dispatch. And what was Mimic 1? Mimic 1 was Fiona. She was Edwin's wife. The second Mimic, Mimic 2 is David, the son. Also, I didn't even notice these endos here. If anything, like this whole game's probably gonna fuck with fans and shit, because it's like, yo, are you saying William Afton and Henry Emily didn't make the Fredbear suit and the purple tie and that shit? You're telling me it was this other corporation? It's like, probably, but I mean, it's not gonna get me too mad. I wish I got the voice line that talks about how the new company, Fazbear, is gonna like change the spring-lock suits. And when they were like testing the new suits, a bit of soda spilled on the new suit, and it just snapped. And they're like, we probably should like get this fixed before we actually start putting people into the suits. Kind of giving you a setup for Springtrap. So it's like, oh, okay, so this other company actually had like all safety in mind. And Fazbear's the one that's like, you know, the safety's cool, but like we could cheapen it out a bit, and nothing bad's gonna happen, right? No, that's the best thing. This game actually does make me want to play more of the other games. Is it because partially because like the other games are better, a little bit, but also because it makes me want to see like what lore in this game I can tie into the other games. I'll take it you go up close up and personal to the animatronics in the suit. Oh no, I love Sister Location just for like how much baby shits on you. I forget which is the line, but she says something and she's like, dummy. And I'm like, yo, why you call me a dummy? But what do you mean? I take it you can go up close and personal to the animatronic. Oh, yes. So it's literally a reskinned Glamrock Freddy suit. So. Although one thing is true, we don't know where Freddy is. The craziest part, which I'll show off when we get to it, is we actually find out what Mixies is. And there was a video I watched which made me go, oh fuck. I did say that was the biggest issue I had with Security Breach Ruin, and if this game actually gave me that answer, then I guess I can't bitch about that anymore. Also, Magic, you ever need help with any of the things to do in this game, just ask and we'll let you know. We just don't want to like spoil anything for you, but I think you can probably guess what you got to do to get that secret ending. But yeah, this is the same machine that we see at the end of Ruin. It's just called Mixies instead of Fiona.
Face to face. It is lonely down here.
Wait, what? What are you? A computer? Your voice changed. What is going on?
Fiona seems to be the sun, while maybe Edwin represents the moon?
But there is no time. I'm almost out of power. You can still be useful. My communications with Edwin have been severed. Edwin abandoned us. He shut himself away in our home. Head to the main house and activate the communications sub-terminal. I have a message for him. We must convince him to repair M2. That is all that I want. If you do not, M2 will never stop pursuing us. Tell Edwin, I still love him. Entering standby mode.
So it makes Mimic One. Mimic One is Fiona, the wife. He gets angry at her, destroys her, but I guess still loves her enough to not like destroy her completely, and then says, "All right, I'm just gonna put you in this machine, and you're just gonna stay here forever." But there is there was one final update they did to Help Wanted 2, which gives you teasers to Secrets of the Mimic, or Secret, and one of the animations you can get is you see the Mixies machine from Ruin getting put into the back of a car, and then it just drives off, and then you see this building, which kind of implies that this is the same machine that gets put into Security Breach Ruin, which in a way you see, this is where like if it's true, it actually is poetic and makes me like it a bit more, because like, oh, so Fiona is here to like stop the Mimic, and then in Security Breach Ruin, Fiona is also still stopping the Mimic. Well, technically trying to stop Cassie from activating the Mimic, right? But in a way, still stopping you. Yeah, I've done two of the code doors. Just need to do the one in the admin area. Which one's the admin area? I'm not gonna tell you like the code and shit, but is it the long hallway with the cafeteria? So you see, right now we're going from the factory to underneath Buddy's house.
Good evening / morning, Mr. Murray. The time is 5 a.m.
If anything, it seems like this is Mr. Murray's personal
Here are today's facts.
Transport system.
Active project status. Fazbear project. Over budget. Behind schedule. End of active projects. Bank account status. Overdrawn. 11. Loan payments are past due. Legal status. You have received 22 court summons. NCM status. Poor. Employee count. 0. Safety. Emergency alerts active. Productivity. 0. End of update.
Nice.
In summary, nothing to worry about. You got this. Think positive and believe in you.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I love that puzzle so much. Just gotta make sure you have all the notes. That's such a good puzzle. I won't lie though, the Jackie puzzle did get me, and maybe because I was like 14 hours into a stream, I was tired, I was hungry, but I kind of just said fuck it and looked at the code. The thing I hate about looking up a code is usually once I see the code, I can see how you get the answer, and once oh fuck me. Bankrupt this shit. Nothing to worry about. Just keep saying positive. your plays are all gone. People don't care about you. Now we could technically cheat and just look up the code, but I guess that's kind of boring, right? So let's make it somewhat interesting.
Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday, sweetie. Mommy made this special for you.
Wow. Fiona, he turned out great. I think it's your best one yet. David, look at this. Look. Arr, arr, arr. Ahoy there. Shiver me timbers.
Oh, honey, you're scaring him.
No.
Just do that to like a 1-year-old.
Look, see, he loves it. Arr, yarr, arr, yarr.
2.
Let's spin the wheel.
Oh yeah, I've just found a hint that it was based on the block colors. What hint was that? I'm gonna be so pissed if I didn't find that hint on my own. Cause like the hint for those doors are the cameras. And when I looked at the camera, it just showed me a shit ton of numbers, and I'm like, yeah, well, what am I supposed to do there? And I feel it's the only puzzle in the game where you look at the camera and you gotta go to that location. Oh shit, yeah, I'm dead. That was close. What number did I say? 2 or some shit? Okay, 2 for now.
Take my wallet.
Some kids would actually giggle a lot? Yeah. And then there's some kids that are just scared of like plushies like that. I was in a guide? You cheated! You cheater! No. No, it's the same thing I had to do, but yeah. The hallway one was annoying for me just because when I figured out what you had to do, the computer would not show me any of the monitors that I needed to see.
Edwin, Ed, get out here. You're missing it.
Just give me a minute. I had the best idea.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the reel that
This is the one. Bigger than the clean old
Edwin used to start putting the voice into Mimic One.
David's 2 years old. He won't remember a thing.
That's not the point. We have Ged.
Besides, he's got plenty more birthdays. Next year will be even better.
Well, hurry up. We're doing the cake in 5 minutes, with or without you.
Yeah.
5-7.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Wait for Mama. Mama loves presents.
David, Mommy's gone. Not all gone, buddy. In a way, she's here. She's with us. Mommy will always be here, watching over us. You better start opening. There's a lot to open. I gotta get back to work. I miss you.
576. Really? The one next to where you do the mini games was annoying because I couldn't figure out the order at first. Oh, by the birthday party, the birthday cake room. What an idiot. Like, I'm glad you have to use the cameras for... Oh, shit. For some of the puzzles, but it could have made it a bit more easier to understand. Is he up here? Nice. Oh, it doesn't keep on playing? Bro, come on. I wanted to grab the other tip while I was doing this.
Keep looking. It's around here somewhere.
Where is it?
Oh, you're cold. Getting hotter. birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Okay, I need you to take over now and make dinner. I gotta get back to you.
Of course.
Five? Woo! I like the voice. And this one's fucking creepy as shit.
Great, he's gonna love it. Fiona, did you make this?
I baked it myself. For David's special day.
Great job. You just continue to surprise me. I think we're ready. Okay, everyone hide. Fiona, go get him. I left him out at the playground.
So let everyone at the company know about her? Oh, I'm so fucking dead, it's not even funny. Was it 57650? What was the first one? I fucked up. 57650. Of course you would like that. That shit actually scared the fuck out of me the first time I saw that. I wasn't expecting to see that. My face was like right up there. That. It reminded me of like, especially with like the found footage aspect to it. Kind of reminded me of that scene from Signs where you see the alien walking past. Motherfucker. They're gonna make me rewatch every single one, right? You think he would make a casing? Well, having Raw Endoskeleton as a mother is definitely interesting. Yeah, but I want to say this was even before like casings were a thing. Like most of the costumes Buddy wears is like felt. Green, we'll go with green. Robo waifu? I mean, I guess for him, although he's not doing it because he wants the wife, he's doing it because he wants his son to stop bothering him. It's not until his son dies that Edwin starts to regret everything.
Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday, sweetie. Mommy made this special for you.
Wow. Fiona, it turned out great. I think it's your best one yet.
Why do I gotta watch the whole thing?
Even look at this. Look.
I caught Hooey on that, right? If you can make an endoskeleton that resembles sentience, you can sculpt a plastic bait. No, the plastic costs too much money. The sentience is easy. You just gotta get rage. But the only thing I could think of was it was never meant to be like a full body or a full two. Okay, it was two all along. Because in the book, interestingly enough, and this is where I'm like, okay, but Edwin was a bit smarter in the book. When he built Mimic 1, he only built like the upper half of the body. So it couldn't like move around or do anything. It could still help him, but not like act on its own accord. Yeah, this Edwin did not do that same precaution. There is a reference to that part of the book, though, and I'll play when we get to it, but... Oh, motherfucker. What's the code? What's the code? What's the code? 27650. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Okay, we're good. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. Ah, bitch. It's basically where we've been the whole entire time. Any interesting logs we can read? Edwin, I'm sending you a technician. He has your M2 blueprints as well as executive access. While the M2 began as a copy of my program, I believe it can become something more. It wasn't me, it was different. Somehow it has been damaged and is malfunctioning. M2 can no longer be controlled, it will no longer listen. It mimics rage, it has done many bad things. No one who enters the MCM is safe. Please reconsider, finish the program. My home, my home. Spring locks. Fiona, the new spring locks are working well, even with the water damage. They should be ready for the diner soon. I'll just make sure to warn him about some of the more odd behaviors they might have. That's interesting. So these OG spring locks were good for water, but they had something else that made them quirky. And I want to say that quirk is what Fazbear was like, yeah, we don't like that, so we're just going to go with the old ones. Yeah, the old ones, like, they might, like, activate if water gets on it, but it's better than this other thing. So, nice shit, buddy died. Locators? Can someone please mark where we're supposed to go down there? Is that why there's arrows? Edwin, please talk to me. We need to stop it together. Here are the blueprints for a cradle. It can keep David safe and provide boundaries. It's a type of computer, and it's bigger than anything you've done before. If you won't finish the program, consider building the cradle. It will keep people safe. We're almost there. I need the rest of the Murray staff contact info. The sooner the better. You get that for me, and I can sweeten the deal. How would you like to manage one of the new franchise locations? William Afton. Have you heard Fiona? I heard it again this morning when I was down in R&D. Very clearly through one of the vents, it was Fiona's voice. I swear it on my mother's grave. I heard her and Edwin laughing and joking. Why would Edwin lie about Fall Fest? Did they fake her death for insurance money? I never did trust them. Chica's Party World. Dear Mr. Murray, Fiona is very amazing. Fiona is amazing. The client is very happy with her chicken designs. Their sales are through the roof. I just wish the costume looked a little bit more like Fiona's art. I'm worried about how it will work with kids. It gives me nightmares. Group chat. Gary. Moving on, I want to say the Fazbear Corporation got the employees from Murray, and then they just went there. I know, I don't think it's that big of a problem. The misspelling actually helps us when it comes to possible copyright issues. The double L spelling protects us. Nobody will notice anyway. It also kind of explains why Fazbear Corp was digging really deep underground the Pixaplex, because they're like, yo, there's a big source of power down there, and oh yeah, once you go underground in this game and you see all the like freaking tubes of power, it's like, yeah, I can see why they wanted that too. This is probably one of the best ones in the game.
Test.
M2.
Too bad the new power test was a failure. Due to a minor detonation, there is damage to my office interior, as well as a small fire. Note to self, portable cleaner that gets rid of smoke damage. Oh, better yet, a Cleanovac attachment.
Help! M2! Respond! Emergency! Call for help!
Daddy's busy, buddy. Why don't you go outside and play?
Please! I can't move. I can't feel my legs.
You know, speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine. There are still a few kinks to work out.
I'm sorry, M2. I lost my temper. I was always gonna fix you. Please, call for help. M2, respond.
Oh, can't right now, buddy. We can do something fun tomorrow. I promise. Ask your mom if she's not busy.
M2, help.
Oh shit! Don't build a robot with legs. That's all you gotta remember from this, or arms. You know, just don't build a robot. How about that? I will say the only thing I am wondering though, you can't access these two files, which give you alternate Fazbear designs, and access puppet designs, which. Of course, right? The guy who wants to see puppet shit can't access the puppet shit! So, maybe there might be some Easter egg where you actually do something and then you can access those too, but I doubt it's gonna be like something crazy. I don't know puppet can mean hand puppet, but it's FNAF, so what else does puppet mean, right? It'd be crazy if, like, you do it and then you see, like, Jackie... You see the blueprint of Jackie, and they're like, alright, we make it smaller, and we make it like a marionette puppet instead of a jack-in-the-box. That's how we upgrade. I don't know, I want to see Origins. Give me Origins. So how do we open this? We're at the end of the game. Hey, you could say maybe William Afton learned, like a thing or two from Edwin. Like, oh shit, this guy is like rigged his whole entire house and hallways and rooms with cameras. You know what? Maybe I should do that. Wouldn't be surprised if it's in the same room. This is the FNAF 4 house. It just, if anything, now that we know we're in the FNAF 4 house, and the question I had was, okay, why is it like a big mansion and it gets downsized into a small house afterwards? It's because William Afton gets here and he's like, yo, there's a big fucking hole in the roof. I probably gotta fix some shit. So he tried to save as much as he could of the original mansion, but I had to make some adjustments. But the things he definitely kept were the cameras looking at all the rooms, the goddamn underground tunnel system, and, well, the animatronics and all the equipment as well. But I don't know. Oh, fuck! I did not get scared, fuck you. He was just standing there! He was just standing there! Bro, I wasn't expecting him to just fucking be there! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't do that! Sometimes the most simplest things is what get me. I'm like here talking with you guys, having a good time, I'm trying to... Oh, alright! Have a great night, Magic Guy. I thank you very much for stopping by. And as always, remember that we
Edwin,
are
it's me.
destruction.
It's been a long time since we had a chance to talk. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Knowing you, you are still trying to hold it all together. But the company doesn't matter anymore.
As tragic as Edwin's last recording is, the fact that M2 simultaneously pulled a cross between Kamiya moment and No You is darkly funny. I can't really feel bad for Edwin.
You can stay
It's tragic.
If you want
It's
to.
devastating. I wouldn't want to be in that situation, but
Every once in a while, I miss you.
unlike William Afton, funny enough, Edwin kind of sown his own demise. He was always work focused.
Through this machine.
He didn't really care about his wife and son as much as his work,
Our family.
and it was to the point where he built a machine to be able to take care of his wife and kid while he just solely focused on his work. Then his wife dies, and he's like, shit, now I have less time to be with my kid, but also I gotta work, so I gotta build this robot to watch my kid. Then the kid dies, and it's like, well, shit, now I spend no time with my wife and kid, and I'm depressed, I'm sad, and now I got a robot that, like, acts like my wife, and now my robot wife is telling me, yo, you should, like, build a son, so that way we can all be a family together. And he must have been so broken at that point that he listened to her, and after he built Mimic 2, that's when he started regretting things, and he's like, alright, I gotta deactivate Fiona, I'm gonna, like, bash her apart, but I still care about her, so I'm gonna, like, put her in this Mixies machine, or in this machine, which we now know is the Mixies program from Ruin. As for the Mimic's number one enemy is the elevator, it is, to the point where... Does this elevator look familiar? Does the elevator door maybe resemble a location we've been to before? Like, this actually might be the elevator from the end of Ruin. No shot. But yeah, tragic. And it's just a gut punch. With William Afton, yeah, he was like murdering kids and shit, but like, he didn't want his family to like die. He kind of cared about his kid. Like, yo, don't go to the ice cream toy. Okay, daddy. He dies. Yo, don't go near frickin' Golden Freddy. Okay. I didn't go near him. You're my brother, and his stupid friends put him. Well, I guess that's not your fault. Fucking now I'm gonna haunt my son for being a dick. Don't ask about the wife though. The wife. I like how he like wall crawls like the Endos from Secret Beast. Also, this is a better chase sequence than the one that you get at the Ruin. The music. Oh fuck. I got jumped by a pile of trash. What the fuck? You guys ever got killed by trash in the game? Oh, shit. I do feel bad for these animatronics though. They don't want to die. They don't want to burn. I thought that was the end of the chase. Can't do that.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you were inspired by our showroom tour. And that you leave here with exciting new ideas to make your family fun centers even more spectacular than they already are. We appreciate your business and will always be here for you. Check back often. Our technological wizards never stop dreaming up new costumes, games, and experiences.
No, the only reason I can think of Edwin not giving a shell to the Mimic is just they didn't want to give it too much power. Maybe they didn't want it to be seen by others. It's kind of weird. Granted, like I said, in the book, they didn't give it that much. Like, no arms, no limbs, and that's what I would do. If you're gonna build an AI sentience, probably don't give it that much power, because as soon as you build it, it's probably gonna realize, yo, I don't need this guy. Why do I need him? I'll be my own entity. But yeah, let's get the canon ending again, and this seems to be the canon ending of the game. I'll say why afterwards. Oh shit, the house is burning! The house is burning, guys. That changes some lore. So that explains why William Afton had to rebuild the house, but he still kept most of the blueprints intact. The lore! It's too good! But yeah, I didn't even notice that the car was like burning up, so your character dies in a fire at the end of the game. This explains so much, and I can't even believe I didn't catch on to it the first time. Okay, I mean, the only way I can like talk without the music is by like turning off the camera like this, so. Alrighty then. So why is that the canon ending? Well, it's because we don't really hear about this MCM company at all to this point, right? And it's like, well, it's maybe because the whole company burned to the ground. So there's that. But the most interesting things I'll say about this ending is it actually explains something that I had a big problem with Security Breach Ruin. And what problem was that? Well, I'm like, okay, I don't mind this story, but it's kind of hard for me to even, get on board with it when my first question is literally at the beginning of the game, which is, how did Cassie get contacted by the Mimic? ? And that was something that I've always wondered from since the get-go. Heck, you play Ruin right now, Cassie doesn't even have a walkie-talkie until you get to the facility, so it makes me go, okay, so how did she even receive any messages from the Mimic in the first place? And, well, the answer is that phone that Mimic has, that he steals from us, is what we were using to communicate with Dispatch. So it's not that far off that Mimic would use that phone to contact Cassie. Now the next question comes, how the fuck did you know Cassie's phone number? And that's, I guess that's where we get another game, but all I can think of is maybe when Gregory and Vanessa were like sealing off the Mimic in the bottom of the Pixaplex. Maybe his, like, I don't know, cell phone, like a phone list dropped or some shit. And then the Mimic saw that and it's like, okay, I'm gonna like call this number and see if this person can help me out. So it explains how Mimic is able to contact anyone it wants, I guess, with that phone. Now, why the Mimic wants the blueprints? The only thing I can think of is it wants to make more of itself. Now, why would it want that? The only explanation I can come up with is it's going crazy with all the personalities that are inside of it, and you only notice those personalities if you get that third ending. That's when you notice that David, Fiona, and Edwin are in the same body. Now, whether you want to go into like soul theory or some shit, I don't know about that. I just go with it's mimicking those three personalities. But if it wanted to be a family again, then it would have to like create other bodies for those personalities to have their own like body self-control instead of like fighting over control like you saw at the end of that third ending where you see it changing shape and changing voices, which that also explains like why the mimic can be in like many different types of suits of varying sizes. Because I'm like, how can this giant motherfucker be in a small mushroom, right? And it's like, oh, it's because it's able to change its size at will. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so place burns to the ground. I didn't even notice the house kind of burned to the ground, so that basically says that, yeah, William Afton is like, well, I kind of said this house was always going to be here, so I guess I got to build a house on top of the ashes. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If anything, if Security Breach was more so callbacks to Pizzeria Simulator, I would say this game is more callbacks to FNAF 4. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Woo! Goodbye! But, yeah. Alas, we have finally completed Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. What is the secret? I still don't know. The secret is it got a phone, so it can call whoever it wants to. Now the sad thing is, I really wish that it had something at the bottom that says you got everything, but who knows? Maybe there is something that tells you got everything, and we haven't gotten everything. So I guess I'm gonna have to do some more research to see what else we can do in this game. But at least in terms of completing it, everything's done. Got the 3 endings. Got all the trophies. So we got the platinum. If someone were to ask me what's an easier platinum, this game, Security Breach, or Help Wanted 2, I would say this one. This actually is probably the easiest platinum from the Steel Wool library that I've done. If anything, I'll give you a list. So this is the easiest platinum to get. So Secret of the Mimic. Then I would say Help Wanted 2. Then Help Wanted 1. And then actually, no, I'll change it. So easiest is Secret of Mimic, then Help Wanted 2, then Security Breach, then Help Wanted 1. Help Wanted 1 actually is kind of tough, because you gotta get through some mini games, and not gonna lie, some of those mini games are actually kind of tough. With Security Breach, the hardest thing you gotta do is maybe get all the notes and the presents, and that's not hard, that's just tedious, and you just need like a map or a guide that shows you all of that. To me, if this is... There's a difference between a tedious platinum and a hard platinum. I would say Security Breach is a tedious platinum because you got to get all of the items. A hard platinum to me would be like maybe Sister Location, where you got to like get all the stars, complete all the mini games, get the alternate ending and shit. And I know that game doesn't have a platinum, but if it did, that's what would I consider a hard platinum. So, yeah. All right then. I guess we're done. So I'm just gonna go take a small break, and then Demos, if you're still up, then let's kick some ass in Fortnite. If not, then I guess let's kick some ass in Mario's before. But let me also catch up with the chat, because for some reason I loved how it wasn't updating. So let me see. That's what I was saying in this game, in Ruin. This motherfucker falls for the same elevator trick. It is amazing. So it makes you go, is that the same mimic like at the end of Ruin that we see here? Because it definitely didn't learn anything. It looks a bit different, but then again, it also got the blueprint, so it can upgrade itself or make any other mimic that it wants to. Yep. You still don't strike me as a bad parent, just too work focused. Yeah, I wouldn't say like Edwin Murray or William Afton, because I guess, funny enough, you could say they're both not bad parents. One just has murderous tendencies over the other, but they're not bad parents. It's just they regret not spending the time that they could have had with their child while they were alive. And then, funny enough, just like William Afton, Edwin spends kind of the rest of his life trying to make up for that accident. You could say the same thing about Henry Emily as well. If anything, I think I even brought this up yesterday, but like so far, every every story of FNAF really boils down to a parent making up for what happened to their child. It even happened with Cassie. Cassie's father, like, kind of regrets what he did with Mike Afton to brother. So it's like, you know what? No, maybe I should like make sure my daughter doesn't die by the animatronic. So I'm gonna give her this Venny mask, and yeah, she should be safe. Should be. The way he talks to his wife and kid isn't in a way that shows he hates. No. He and wants nothing to do with them. Maybe it's just the voice direction they gave him. That could be that too. I will say, well, I can't even look at the credits, but there's some audio logs that I wish might have had a redone or retake, just because I can feel how heavy the emotions are with the words, but it's just the dialogue doesn't execute that well. Being like, "You're not him. Stop pretending you're him." It would have been better if there was a bit more like emotion in the voice, but you know, the series is not really known for that, to be honest. The fact that Fiona Mimic 1 has the whole monologue while she doesn't even realize that Edwin is probably dead, man. And that's another thing too. People were like, "Are we playing as Edwin?" Because when you're going in the elevator to leave the house, Fiona starts talking to Edwin, and it's like, "Wait, are we Edwin?" And it's like, "No. I want to say she's just talking on the speaker to Mimic, which is Edwin at this point." And if someone's gonna be like, "Well, what do you mean? Mimic 1 is Edwin?" Well, yeah, but it's not like Edwin transformed into the Mimic or put his soul into the Mimic. Edwin made Mimic 2, and then Mimic 2 kind of killed him and took over his life. And you hear that with the last audio log where he's like, "Hey, don't worry, sport. We'll play tomorrow. I gotta fix my legs." And it makes you wonder, maybe this company went down not because Edwin was incompetent and was just doing random ideas, which is what the game is like. Yo, he's just coming up with like random stuff at this point. We don't know what he's doing. It almost kind of seems like Mimic took over Edwin's life, and Mimic didn't know how to like run a company or some shit, and that's what fucking just made MCM go under. And that's actually kind of funny, dark, morbid, but it's got that FNAF cheese that I love. Because I can't see the company going down with Edwin in charge. Yeah, he might have been like a bit more stressed out and not have the focus that he had when his wife and child were alive, but him like fucking up so much that everything goes under, I can't see that. Now, a robot in his position, I can 100% see that being the case, and that's just funny. But yeah. So let me continue reading what you guys are saying. That's exactly why he strikes me as bad. He cares for his family, yet sheer focus into work ends up turning into neglect. Hits super close to home for me. Yeah. And that's why I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, this is unrealistic," because I've seen scenarios like this play out, and I've seen those people lose touch with those family members or friends, and then they go, "Shit, I wish I did this earlier," right? But hey, like this game says, hindsight's 20/20, right? So the moral of the story is hug your friends, hug your family, or no, tell your friends to fuck off, hug your family, but your friends will know you're telling them to fuck off with love. That's all that matters. Enjoy the time you have, because maybe tomorrow you might be stuffed into an animatronic suit, and then you go, "Shit, I should have hanged out with my friend yesterday." That's a good way to put it, Disco. Hell yeah. After all the tragic things he goes through, he just crawls in, even deeper into his shell, to the point where it's bringing his whole company down. Yes. The add time to the cut the black, well, the add time... There was this whole storyteller story in the books, but that's kind of been thrown into question with the other massive contradictions here. Which contradictions would you say, Desco? Because I did bring that up earlier, which is that FNAF fans are actually hating on this game because it's not one-to-one with the book. And that's where I go, this was never supposed to be one-to-one with the book. I think Scott Cawthon put it best when he said the books are supposed to make references to the games. If anything, maybe it's an alternate dimension, alternate timeline, an alternate universe that parallels the games. It was never meant to be like, oh, the secret of the Mimic is one-to-one the story from Tales of the Pixelplex. So, to me, it doesn't. I'm not gonna hate on the game because it's not following the books. If anything, I'm actually gonna praise the game because it's not following the books. Why should I be beholden to buying $40, $50 worth of books just to understand what the fuck is happening in this game? What? Dumb. Fortnite, right? Adds even more to my point that this new timeline and game can hold up without the FNAF IP connected to it. They even got their own William Afton just without the whole serial. Literally, like this is like new William Afton. I just assume she's broadcasting that in a desperate attempt to reach out to Edwin, since she assumes he had just abandoned them versus getting trapped under rubble from an explosion of his own making. Yes. And I don't know if you've seen the third ending of this game, Desco, but if you're wondering, okay, so what's the main purpose of even arriving here? Well, the original mission is dispatch tells you to go to MCM to pick up some documents. And I feel like that's actually all you were supposed to do. You were originally supposed to come here, maybe grab some documents, maybe grab some little blueprints and shit, and then leave. But it's when you come back to the main office that dispatch gets hijacked by the Mimic 1 specifically. And Mimic 1 is like, alright, I need you to do this for me. Why? Because my mission, Mimic 1's mission, is to fix David. And how do you fix David? By fixing Mimic 2. Now, this is where the funny, counter point comes, or the whole gamey aspect comes, because it's all right, and Mimic 1 wants us, George, to help it fix David, and 1 is also trying to kill us the whole entire fucking game. So it's like, you want us to help you, but you also are trying to kill us by sending us into areas where fucking M2 is. So that's the video game kind of being yeah, we kind of have to do video game stuff for that to work. But yeah, anyways, you finish the game, right? You get the blueprint, the Mimic 1 blueprint that M1 I guess wanted, and then you have three choices there, or two choices. You give the blueprint to dispatch Mimic 1. You give it, and then you leave in your car, and then when you leave, that's when the real dispatch talks to you and is like, "Yo, we've been trying to reach you all night. Where did you go? Did you lose our property? You're gonna die, or we're gonna sue you." And that's when Mimic is in the back of your vehicle and kills you. Now that one actually could be one of the real endings, because the house doesn't burn down, neither does the company, but the company does have to be gone for the rest of the series to make sense. Now the second ending, where it's okay, you don't give the blueprint to Mimic 1, you actually do this cradle activation software, which, if you're wondering what the cradle is, it's kind of funny. It's a self-destruct sequence. It's this cradle sequence is supposed to contain the Mimic, and only use it if there's no other option. I'm like, oh, okay, so how are you going to contain them? Oh, you're just going to nuke everything and hope that works. Yeah, that was not really containing, but at least it's better than nothing, I guess. So that's what you do, and as you can see, we escape. Place burns down to the ground, the house burns down to the ground, and then we die in a fire. But right before we die, Mimic takes that encoder from us, which can open up any door, can talk to people, and most importantly, has access to the Mimic blueprints, which lets it upgrade itself, or even worse, make other blueprints, other Mimics. So what I'm saying is, Mimic made Gregory a robot Mimic, so there you go, that explains everything. I just assume she's broadcasting. Oh yeah, I already read that. I also will die on the hill that Secret of the Mimic is a horrible and misleading name. Origin of the Mimic is indefinitely better, because that's the whole plot of this. You find out its origins. What if, I'll meet you halfway, Five Nights at Freddy's, the secret of the Mimic is actually, that's a secret, If anything, maybe we found out the secret. What is the secret of the Mimic? We found out its origins. I can't tell you what else the secret of the Mimic is, because I fucking can't tell you. The only actual secret of the Mimic I found out with this game is that it has 3 personalities, but that's a fake ending. Like, it's that ending we got yesterday where we, like, make the Mimic turn back into a kid and deactivate it. It's a fake ending. Like, it's not a real ending, because we can't deactivate the Mimic and make it, like, go to sleep, because, well, it needs to attack us in ruin, so... yeah, that's already... not a real ending, but the lore we can gather from that room is real. And what lore can we gather from that room? Well, it's basically the FNAF 4 room with a couple changes. So, all you can, the most you can gather from that is William Afton looked at that room and said, "Yeah, I can do this better." That's that's all you can do from that. That's a lame secret. Oh fuck yeah! Then again, I would say the secret was, no pun intended, Ruin when they were giving us the teasers for Ruin. So, all the way to Tiger Rock. Like, Tiger Rock was in the books as well, and we didn't know that it was going to connect to Mimic, and now we know it connects to Mimic, so there you go. Also, how are you doing, Lord Anubis 97? Maybe... You know what? I like that Desco. So far, that actually is probably the best theory for why this is called Secret of the Mimic. Because we gotta remember, there's 2 Mimics in this game. The Mimic that hunts you down the whole entire time is called M2, Mimic 2. Dispatch, or Fiona, is Mimic 1. She's just never referred to as Mimic 1. But she is the first Mimic. So if the secret of the Mimic is that she's Fiona, which is Edwin's wife, which is also Mixie's in Ruin, that actually is a better secret than everything else I've come up to at this point, so... Yeah, at this point in time, I want to say that's what the secret is. That there's 2 Mimics. The secrets of the Mimics! You see, you gotta add an S to both of them. But we'll get the... We'll do more lore talking in theory, making maybe tomorrow when we go for that other ending, just because I want to watch more videos of what people have gathered and found out with this game, and then we can all come together and see which theories came true and which ones were are BS until we get told otherwise. I see I missed out anything? No, okay, cool. Plus, we also got to see all the jump scares in this game. We got to do a rating, see how many see which one's the best jump scare. I think for me, the 2 scariest jump scares would probably be the Jester. I think it might just be the... There was something else that had like a loud ass scream. I can't remember it. Jester was one of them though. Maybe the cat, just because it comes out of nowhere. Tiger Rock is literally just Glen Rock Chica from Security Breach just popping out of nowhere. So that's why it can get me, because you're just backing away and you just bump into it and it's like, oh fuck, it's here. So. All right. Final thoughts and review. Well, what did I say? This game was like what? 7, maybe 7.5 when I played it. I think I'm still confident with that. Maybe I'll put it to a good 7. There's a couple of... There's only one game-breaking bug that I would say they need to fix, and that's one of the shutter doors just doesn't open sometimes, and the only way to fix that is leaving the area and coming back. But if you don't know that, then you might just get lost like I did, and then it's not until you come back into the area that you're like, wait, there's a door here? What? So, yeah, better at least, better polished than Security Breach. I would say it's just as polished as Help Wanted 2, but that's a VR game, like, well, mini-game VR game. I would love to play this in VR, but I'm definitely not getting a VR just to get this, so. Will we come back with new content? Sure, when they give us the DLC for this game. Otherwise, I want to say, I kind of want to do what what Danny was saying, which is go back to some classic FNAF games and actually finish them. So, will it be Sister Location or Into the Pit? We'll find out next time, right? We'll find out next time. But enjoy this game. We'll play Security Breach, Ruin, and this every now and then. But I will say I'm sad that it doesn't have as much replayability as Security Breach. Oh well, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna go take a small break, and then I'll be back to chill with you guys. I'm gonna go game with D-Malls for a bit, some Fortnite. If any one of you want to join up, you're more than welcome to. And then after that, I'm more than likely just gonna play some Rivals if you want to do that all night, Danny. So I want to thank all of you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate the conversations, the theory craftings, the lolling at me, because I'm bad with jump scare games like this. But I enjoyed my time with it. We'll be back to play some new indie hard games soon. Don't worry. Freaking Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 comes out at the end of this month, so can't wait for that ride. But at least with Secret of the Mimic, you did a good job. Good job, Steel Studios. I can't wait to. I actually can't wait to play your next entry in the series, whether it's DLC or hopefully a sequel to Security Breach, and not like Security Breach 2, but like timeline-wise, give me a game that takes place after Security Breach Ruin. So, going to bed in a bit. Myself, take care and have a good one, Destruction. You have a better one, Disco. Alright, so I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction, chilling with the destroyers for 5 Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic Platinum Trophy. I should check like the percentage rates right now. But you're all destroyers, therefore you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2025 year. But until next time, everyone, have a good one. Why? Take it easy, everyone. Destroyers, new viewers, amazing moderators, friends, family. Take care, and as always, remember to live your best life. WAHOO. Bro, I never remember anything that happens on the last stream. I just hope you enjoyed the game, okay, Dark Rifts? If you want to talk more, I'm down, but just and this goes for any game, so if someone's like, yo, you want to talk RE9 spoilers like 3 hours into the game, I'll be like, yo, I don't mind talking spoilers for a game, but can you wait until after I finish the game? So I don't have hard feelings with anyone. And if anything, I was going to say I greatly fucking appreciate all the amazing moderators. Desco, Danny, Gaming Station. Yes. To ban, time out the annoying people that were doing, but whatever. Okay. Say exactly what you said on that stream, alright? I'm here now, you got me, so let me read it. And then I will personally tell you if I think that's a spoiler or not, alright? But I'm just going to tell you one thing. If you're telling someone something that they don't know, that is a spoiler. It might not be a spoiler to you, but the definition of a spoiler is telling someone something that they would have known on their own time, on their own accord, through their own progression. But I'll wait to hear what you got to say, Dark Rift, since you wanted to, you want your time in the spotlight. Let's go, let's do it. I think when I played Ruin for the first time, someone was like, there's a mimic at the end of the game, and it's like, bro, like, what? This game confirmed that Monty's a character that's been around since the 70s rather than a character that was made for the Pixaplex. Remember that alligator animatronic at the beginning of Secrets of the Mimic? okay, this is where I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong, but no offense, we kind of learned that from Security Breach Ruin, no? We saw like these original designs for Monty, and it's like, yo, well, what's this? But I mean, that is kind of a big spoiler if you do think about it, no? Now, you might not care about Monty, but telling me, someone that actually like did care about Monty and Security Breach, that like he's more OG than the OGs, that is actually a big deal. So, that's basically telling like a Chica fan, yo, like Chica actually is way older than the original 3 characters. Although granted, we did learn that back in FNAF 3, so that's not that wild. A more wild thing would be learning that William Afton and Henry Emily didn't design the original animatronics. It was Edwin Murray. So it's like, yo, wait, what? But listen, it was just a background fact for something that was central to the story. Well, I don't know. I would actually... Is it important to the story of Secret of the Mimic? No. Is it important to the story of FNAF as a franchise? Yes. Because that actually has some pretty important implications. That people are already going like, yo, like, wait, what? Roxy is older than Foxy? Like, Roxy was one of the OGs? So... And that's the shit I actually like in my video games, especially in the FNAF fandom. It's like, yo, like I want to do these, I want to hear these theory craft things and see how this one change might actually affect the whole entire series and fandom. But yeah, those are conversations that I like having once I finish the game, once I find all the secrets on my own, and once the community is at a point where we can start having these discussions. You got to remember, this game is it's not even 3 days old, man. So. There's some people that probably only played 1 hour on Friday when it came out, and they still haven't had a time to go back to it. Some people have lives, some people have homework, some people have jobs. Like, not everyone can like be a no life like me and be able to see everything in the first 12 hours of a game coming out. I wish Daco didn't put up spoiler thumbnails. Well, I mean, Buddy's been doing that since the dawn of time, so I'm not gonna expect him to not doing that. Plus, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. You got to remember, this is a fandom for kids, so you put the scary mimic in the thumbnail, people are gonna click on that because they want to see scary mimic man in the video. So all I can say is that's why you never go on the internet whenever a video game that you care about comes out, because more than likely gonna get spoiled by YouTube, someone's opinion, someone's reviews, or someone just talking about it. And that's why, no offense, Dark Rifts, but that's why I didn't want to talk about Monty at all, because I didn't want you to spoil anything for me. Whether you consider that a small spoiler or a big spoiler does not matter. I didn't want anything spoiled until I found that out in the game myself. So they're pretty good incognito. I'm just gonna actually end the stream, just take a small break, and then I'll be back in a little bit. All right. But we'll talk more later, right, Dark Rifts? But I can't literally have no bad feelings or hard feelings with anyone, unless you literally came to my stream and said like, I don't know, there's 2 mimics, or Edwin Murray's a mimic, or some crazy shit like that, like William Athens in the game, like an actual like bad spoiler. Then I'd be like, no, you're banned forever, fuck off, right? But just for future notice, remember, if you want to talk to me about anything FNAF related when a new FNAF game comes out, just wait until I finish it on my own, alright? And that goes for any series I care about. So the next game that I care about that I am going to be playing new will be RE9, so if we have any Resident Evil fans, don't fucking spoil it for me, otherwise I'll get you. But I guess the next new games that we'll be playing that I don't know nothing about, that I don't want to be spoiled, funny enough, will be Into the Pit, Alicia, and Crow Country. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, Dark Rifts, if you want to talk more about Secret of the Mimic next time I stream it, which should be tomorrow, I'm down to do that, right? I should actually finish watching some more theory videos, so we'll have more to discuss by then. So just want to thank all of you for stopping by, and until next time, remember that you are destruction. WAHOO!